Yo, we here. What's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario Miles Cunningham in the motherfucking building. What's poppin', Miles? What's going on, man? How's life?
Hey, man, look, this is a public service announcement. I know it's some of y'all cats that y'all never miss a show. Right. Y'all always be watching, you know what I'm saying? But there's something missing inside you. And, you know, you're in your feelings about the way that we deal with the callers or the way that we talk or the slick shit that we say because we're so confident and arrogant and conceited and shit. And I just want to extend a warm and welcoming fuck off.
Exactly. It's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I just want to let niggas know that we do too much good and spit too much good game and help niggas see their full potential more than how we make y'all haters and y'all fucking, you know, girly ass emotional niggas upset. Right. You understand? Right. We do more good than bad, so to speak, if y'all consider it bad. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to extend a warm fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? To all you niggas who in y'all fucking feelings about how we do what we do. If you don't like how we do what we do, don't watch. We're not the first thing we tell niggas is that you shouldn't seek validation. So don't think we're seeking it from your bitch ass neither.
Exactly.
So just do me a quick favor, close your eyes and turn around. But Locario, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling, my nigga?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
All right.
Hey, man, just out here spitting this game, getting ready for this seminar, people. Make sure get the tickets. Listen, I'm telling y'all, stop fucking around. Make sure you guys get the tickets to the Game Kings 2 seminar, Definition of a Man seminar. Myself, Miles Cunningham, Taekwondo, Ron Wills, Kerry K. Zagan. Is going down April 2nd, 2023. Man, it's in like a week and a few days, man.
Bro. Yo, it's coming, bro. Hey, listen, real shit. On some behind the scenes shit, man. I had a conversation with Taekwondo yesterday, man. I was in the dojo yesterday with my man Taekwondo. Bro, listen.
Exactly.
Yo, my nigga Taekwondo got the what for y'all niggas. I'm telling you, bro. My nigga Taekwondo is ready. Okay. Ready. Okay. So I'm so excited, man. This shit is gonna be so epic. If y'all don't got your tickets already, man, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, man. I really don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Now I know a couple of y'all got paid this last Friday. So listen, man, get your fucking tickets. Stop playing. And remember, we got live stream pay-per-view tickets as well. Same place. Go to the same link and you could either get your in-person tickets or your live pay-per-view tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So make sure you guys go and make that happen. And don't wait at the last minute, because I know some of y'all be loving to wait like the day before. You know what I'm saying? And then you wait, and then there ain't gonna be no more tickets, and then you're gonna feel some type of way. So
and listen. The window closes at 11:59 April 1st. So you're not gonna be able to buy tickets on the day of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas that's gonna wait till the last minute. No. You know what I'm saying? The last date is April 1st, 11:59 p.m. So beyond that, you're done. Like whoever's in, they in, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we gonna have speakers, we got a DJ, we got food, we got drink, we gonna have Q&A, we gonna have a break session where you get a chance to network and eat and do your thing, and we gonna be walking around shaking hands, we gonna be selling merch. I'm gonna have my soap. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have the masculine identity soap for y'all on sale.
Yes, sir. So we got books on sale, all that shit.
We're going to have books on sale. Kerry K. Zagan 20 is going to have his T-shirts on sale. You know what I'm saying? Your debit card works too. All of that shit, bro. Ron Will's going to be there. Yo, it's going to be fire, man. Make sure y'all get your fucking tickets, man. It ain't no fucking joke. And Locario going to be signing books too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So you get the autographed copy.
Exactly.
You guys go get that shit. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. So people, don't sleep. I'm telling y'all, do not sleep. We're trying to let y'all know, do not sleep. This shit is going to be fucking crazy. And understand, see, there's a thing where you're actually shout out to my dude Joe Blast. There's a thing where you guys are in person and you actually get to feel that energy in person. It's a whole different experience. Because shout out to Donovan Sharp, because when we went to the CME, it was like that. It was like the experience is totally different when you're in person live. You guys get to feed off that energy. It's a whole different vibe. So make sure you guys come through.
It's an entirely, and I'll be honest, even for myself, bro, because I watch shout out to Dr. BOA, right? I watch BOA, Book of Alpharonomy, for those who know. I watch his YouTube channel from time to time, and his videos are good. But seeing him speak in person,
right? Exactly, that's a fact.
It was an entirely different feel, bro. Shout out to BOA, man, for real, because BOA had his shit on point at the CME, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
So, among other cats too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's a whole different field. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get your tickets, man. We ain't even playing with you.
Real talk. So today, guys, the topic we're going to be talking about is 5 reasons women won't have sex with you on the first date. So I know a lot of times guys want to make this happen. They want to hook up with the girl on the first date. You might go get some drinks. You might go get a coffee. You might go take a walk on the park, whatever it is you do, right? And you're attracted to this chick. You're like, damn, I want to, I want to smash now. Like, I want to take her back to the spot. I want to get shit cracking. And then for some reason or another, this shit don't happen, right? Now, this is the thing. There is no guarantee that you're going to smash a chick on the first night. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Because there's so many different variables as to why that won't happen that actually have literally nothing to do with you. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But what we want to talk about here is that we want to sort of give you guys some insight so that there might be certain things that you might be doing, or there might be certain things that's going on that you can understand as to, okay, this is why the other day when I was out with that chick and I was trying to get it didn't go down. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get through that. If you guys have any questions, put a Q in the chat. If you want to call in, 919-647-9392 is the number, and we're gonna get that shit going. So now let's just jump right into this, man. Now this is in no order of importance, but we're just going to go 1 through 5. So the first thing we got on the list, and we're going to break down all of these things so you guys understand. The first reason why women won't have sex with you on that first date is because you wined and dined her. You wined and dined her. So what does that mean to wine and dine? That means like basically taking a chick out to a nice fancy restaurant for dinner. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're all dressed up and shit. And, it's like this romantic dinner. You're, sitting across from each other. You take her out to a place where you can't even wear a hat inside. That's how fancy it is, shit like that. So you're rolling out the red carpet for this type of chick, right? So what happens is a lot of times when you wine and dine a chick and you do that type of date where it's like a dinner and all that other stuff, right? What happens is that she sees you as the type of guy who's a gentleman. She sees you as the type of guy who could probably be boyfriend material. So in some situations, even if she was thinking about having sex with you, right, and she was sexually attracted to you, and she wouldn't have mind doing it, just because of the vibe of the date and how you went about it, that makes her sort of fall back, because now she's like, well, wait a second. He took me to this nice spot. The bill was $300. He paid for the bill. He pulled my chair out. He was like, this perfect gentleman. So I don't want to just have sex with him now, because then he's going to think I'm a slut, and then he might not call me back. And I want more of this. I want more of this romance. I want more of this, like, this type of guy. He might be the one, that type of shit. Miles, what's your thoughts on it?
Let me just expand on that, Lucario, because here's the thing. A lot of chicks, especially when it's a first date situation, right. A lot of chicks, guys, I tell you guys all the time. Bitches know they ain't shit. Right. So, but let me explain what I mean when I say that in this particular instance.
Right.
A lot of women know they may not have much to offer in the way of companionship or being an asset to your life, right. But they know that the thing between their legs is all they have to offer. Right.
Right.
So just in case they say to themselves, well, I know I ain't shit. And she probably don't even really like you.
Right.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like completely like you. See, here's the thing. She likes the fact that you can take her out to a fancy place, but she doesn't really like you.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so here's the thing. She says to herself, well, because I ain't shit, all I have to offer is my pussy.
Mm-hmm.
And if I give him my pussy, then he realizes that I ain't shit.
Right.
He's not going to take me out again.
Right.
Because he's already got the pussy. So what I need to do is I need to prolong this situation as long as he allows me to. Now,
exactly.
Notice why I use those words, as long as he allows me to, because y'all niggas is the ones that's thinking, well, maybe she'll fuck me on the second date. Maybe she'll fuck me on the third date, fourth, fifth, sixth. Now she's been taken out to 5 or 6 fancy restaurants or venues all around town.
Right.
And all she had to do was not fuck you.
Exactly.
And she got 5 dates under her belt for free. She gets to get on the phone with her friend. Girl, I got this nigga. He's doing all the shit. He think he gonna get this pussy, but he ain't getting shit. Yeah. So I went to Chez Maurice's, and then I went to Fogo de Chao. Then I went to what's the restaurant that Kevin Samuels be talking about. Rest in peace. He always be talking about Papa Do's. Oh, I went to Papa Do's. He took me to Red Lobster. We got the cheddar biscuits, and we did this. And all I had to do was not fuck this nigga, girl.
Exactly.
And you over there talking about, well, it's the 6th date. Maybe she'll fuck me on the 7th. Lucky number 7.
Right. Exactly.
Dumb nigga. You understand? So if you're whining and dining her for no reason, she hasn't earned anything. She'll be like, shit, if I give him the pussy and because guys, listen to this too. A woman knows that a lot of women know that all they have to offer is their pussy, and not really because they ain't shit, so to speak, but because they know that they don't like you and y'all not compatible.
Right.
Because sex feels good pretty much regardless of who you fucking. I mean, unless her pussy hole is this big, for the most part, sex gonna feel good. So it is what it is. But because she knows that y'all not compatible beyond sex, she has to prolong it. You feel me? So the thing is, she'll literally say no just for that reason. You feel me? So you can't wine and dine these chicks when they haven't earned it.
Exactly.
You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, exactly. And see, the thing is that, you know, when you're doing all that whining and dining shit, right? Understand that the woman, when she's viewing you like that guy, right? And this goes into the second reason too, because, and so we'll just jump into the second reason because it goes into this, right? So the second reason that, you know, a woman will have sex with you on the first date is because she sees you as boyfriend material, right? So
hold on. Tony Bays, you caught it, nigga. I'm sure a lot of niggas ain't catch that. Chez Maurice's. A lot of niggas did not catch that shit. Chez Maurice is not even a real restaurant. It's from the Martin Show. Shout out to Tony Bays. He caught it.
He's old nigga. He know what it is. You know what it is. But yeah, but that's the thing. The woman she sees you as boyfriend material, right? Now, this is the thing you got to understand. A lot of the little things that you do, even before the first date, will show her that or make her think you're boyfriend material. Right. So, like, for example, let's say you match with a girl on one of these dating apps or whatever, and then you set up a date for Friday, but it's like Monday. So you have all week, and then you're, you know, texting her, good morning, how are you, beautiful? Can't wait to see you. How's your day? What'd you have for lunch? So you're doing all this stuff, right? Then on top of that, again, you're taking her out to dinner, right? And on top of that, what happens is that you're sitting there in the fucking restaurant or situation, right? Just being the most gentlemanly, almost platonic, like best behavior type of nigga ever. And understand that, see, one of the biggest things that makes a woman want to have sex with you on the first date is that, and this is the next reason why I'm not gonna get into too much here, is that there's a sexual component to that situation that sort of needs to be, you know what I'm saying, needs to happen, right? Now, the problem is that when you're boyfriend material, right, what makes you, or giving boyfriend energy, is all the non-sexual things that are going down. So what happens is that once you are on that first date or interacting with this chick for that first time, right? And she's loving all of these non-sexual things, right? She's like, oh, wait a second. In order for me to get more non-sexual boyfriendy things, I can't fuck him.
Exactly.
See, the thing is this. What makes her want to fuck you is more sexual things. The thing that makes her not want to fuck you is more non-sexual things. And so what happens is that the big non-sexual thing is boyfriend energy, which makes her see you as boyfriend material.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys out here, when you tiptoe around the issue of sex, or you tiptoe around the issue of you being, you know, a guy who is going to be real about what he wants, then it's going to be harder for you to get it on that date. It's just not going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Because what happens is that, remember, it's easy for women to get dick. It's harder for women to get non-sexual attention from a guy that likes her or she likes her. You see what I'm saying? That's the issue. See, women will get all this attention all day from guys, you know, hitting them up, liking their pictures, all this other shit. But in the back of their mind, they're like, these niggas just want to fuck. Right? Now,
wait, real quick. So hold that thought for real. But what you're saying, Lucario, is that it's easy for a woman to get something hard and hard for her to get something soft.
Exactly. He's stupid. So that's the thing. Because look, you guys got to understand, if you go on that first date with this woman, and let's say before that date, you've been talking to her all week, right? You go on the date, you're super gentleman-like. You're taking her to dinner. You're being romantic. You're being the perfect nigga. So now she assumes that you actually you might actually like her because you putting in all this energy. You're doing you're rolling out the red carpet. You're being a perfect gentleman. And so she's like, you know what? He might actually like me. And I like getting attention that's not sexual from a man who might like me.
Right.
So in order to get more of this attention from a man who might like me, I cannot fuck this nigga. Like, even if I want to, I gotta at least listen. There's women who they'll fuck you on the second time, but not the first at all, because they at least want another. They're like, I want to fuck, but because listen, you'll be in them situations where the chick is like, oh, but this is the first time, so how about next time and blah blah blah, or they're literally saying this as you guys are, you know what I mean? Like, they want to do it, but they're trying their hardest.
Let me tell you, a lot of those girls who say they don't kiss on the first date, that's the reason why that they don't kiss on the first date.
Right, because they already know what it's going to be. They're like, shit, if we start kissing, I'm going to get wet, my pussy going to get wet, and I'm going to have to fuck this nigga. That's what I'm saying. That happens sometimes too. See, always a balance of all these things, right? It's like a dance. And this is what happens. So remember, we always talk about fear and desire.
Right.
Her desire to get more non-sexual boyfriend attention from you might outweigh her desire for sex, right? And sometimes what happens is the sexual component outweighs the desire for the boyfriendy shit, which is why she'll fuck you on the first date.
Mm-hmm.
So it's whatever wins at the moment.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I've been through it, bro. I had a first date, and I already felt the connection. First date, she was like, I don't kiss on the first date. Absolutely no, blah, 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 blah. Walked into her car. She grabbed me, kissed mad quick, and jumped into her car and drove away.
Right.
I'm like, this bitch crazy. Like,
right.
Do that.
Right.
Well, I figured it out by the second date. The whole date, she was like, we're not having sex tonight. We was kissing.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not having sex tonight. We're not having sex tonight.
Uh-huh.
Whole time she got her tongue down my throat. And every time we took a break from making out, we're not having sex tonight. We're not having sex tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to half hour, 45 minutes later, we fucking.
Exactly, right.
So I came to realize, this bitch, let me tell you, oh my God, now that I even replay this whole fucking, while we're fucking, she's telling me, I'm not going to suck your dick because this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. Because I don't do that too early. And blah. Cut to 10 minutes later, I'm getting my dick sucked.
Right.
Same night.
Mm-hmm.
How? See,
right.
The thing is, these chicks is always trying to talk themselves. A woman is always battling, bro. Understand that.
Exactly.
That's why women seem crazy, because their emotions are always in flux. Always. They're like, should I do this? Should I not? If I do this, I'm going to seem like a slut. If I don't do this, I'm going to seem like this. And how is he going to think of me? And I don't know if I'm going to be able to look at myself in the mirror in the morning. And if I tell my girlfriends what I did, she going to think I'm a slut.
Right. All this other extra shit. Right.
And with that being said, here's another reason why you got to be careful of how you behave. Mm-hmm. See, the thing is this. When you give a woman too much, okay, perfect example. You ever notice a bitch say, or a female says, I have nothing to wear.
Right, exactly.
And then you look at her fucking closet and she got all of fucking Macy's in her fucking closet.
Exactly.
And I just have nothing to wear. What am I trying to explain with this analogy? When you give a female too many choices, she's constantly exploring all the choices. So that causes arguments in her fucking brain.
Right. And that's why you have to lead her.
Right. And leadership is direction. So you have to lead her in the direction of what you want. So if you want sex, you can't be doing all that gentlemanly boyfriend shit too much. You got to lead her in the quote unquote fuckboy direction. You got to lead her in the, the pimp direction. You got to lead her in the I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you direction, the sexual direction, the seductive direction. You understand what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. All of those battles that a woman has when you do all of that boyfriendy, gentlemanly shit too much, she's starting to, in her mind, she's already weighing out the dynamics of the relationship and how it's gonna go.
Right.
That's why you have to be careful because remember, and Lucario told y'all this on a live a few lives ago, is that when you wait to have sex second, third, fourth, fifth, and you keep taking a bitch out and she don't want to fuck, what you're doing is you are setting a precedence for the dynamics of sex in the relationship.
Right. Exactly.
You're letting her know that she can control when y'all have sex.
Exactly.
This is why we tell you guys that it's a better deal. If the first date is whatever. We just met each other. I understand. You don't have to fuck me on the first date, but second date,
we gotta make it happen.
I'm a man of purpose. I got shit to do. If we're not fucking by the second date, there's no reason for us to keep talking, because I'm not about to let you sit here and think that you can just keep withholding sex and I'm gonna keep fucking with you.
Right. Exactly.
And when I say withholding sex, I mean choosing not to do it, because a bitch ain't withholding nothing really. Right. But see, the precedence is important. When you guys keep taking them out on date after date after date, acting like, oh well, if we don't have sex, it's okay. I just love hanging out with her. You'll start to see that during the relationship, it's gonna be a gang of times where you want to smash, and she's like, oh, I don't feel like it right now. Right.
Exactly.
And then you're going to be looking at yourself like, why she do that?
Right. Exactly.
She do that because remember in the beginning, remember?
Right.
Remember all that time ago? Remember every fucking date that you took her on without smashing was a red flag and you didn't even notice it. After the second date, every date you took her on and didn't smash was a red flag.
Right.
You understand? Let me tell y'all something. On the second date, a bitch she get one or two things. She get dick or she get the speech.
Right. Exactly. Right.
And what's the speech? Hey, baby girl, you know how I feel. You know what I want to do. When you're ready to do that, you hit me up.
Right.
That's the speech. Sometimes they get that on the first date, depending.
Right.
Because a nigga like me, if I already see that you can't be an asset in my life and you're not giving me dick on the first date, then
you said dick on the first date. Pause.
you ain't taking dick on the first date. Right. There's no reason for us to continue. You understand? Because some women, when you get experience in this dating shit, you start to know what type of women can be an asset to you and which can't.
Right. That's a fact. And sometimes you be on that date with her and it's almost like you got to tell her on that first date too. Meaning like for example, like this chick's I went on dates with, right? And we get in the drink or whatever. And I'm flirting with her or whatever, but she's flirting back a little, but I can tell she's being really reserved and shit, kind of.
Right.
So, what I'll tell her is, I say, listen, and as the shit's winding down, because I'm trying to like end this shit, because she ain't really trying to make nothing happen right now. So I'm like, all right, listen, Listen, I gotta go and do some stuff. But listen, next time I see you though, right? I'm gonna need you to come through to my spot. And we're gonna get naked. We're gonna be in the bed and we're gonna do some things, right? And then so from letting her know that, I see her reaction to it. Right? And if she's like, oh no, I'm not trying to do that. That's too whatever, and blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Well, listen, when you're ready to do that, hit me up.
Hit me up. Exactly.
That's it. And then she'll never hear from me again. And I'll never hear from her again unless she hits me up, because I'm not calling her. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for me to call her because I already see where she's at and where she stands with how she's responding to me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's really all it is like a lot of times the problem is that you guys will be on these dates or whatever, and then the chick is like giving you that type of energy, but then you keep taking her out. You keep calling her. You keep texting her. You keep spending time with her. You keep doing all this other shit. And then now the chick, she's soaking up all of that attention, right? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like then it's a wrap. And usually what happens is that they'll continue to deal with you, but they're not really, really, really feeling you like that, which is why they continue to deal with you without sex happening. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Now let's go to the third one. So the third reason, right? Why women won't have sex with you on the first date is because you didn't build sexual tension on the date, guys. Listen, you have to build sexual tension. Now, what is sexual tension? Because some people don't realize what sexual tension is. Let me break down what the fuck sexual tension is, right? Sexual tension is when you are flirting with a woman, she's flirting back with you. You feel what I'm saying? And within that interaction, right, the sexual energy is real high, right? So now what happens is that it's tense because you thinking about fucking her, she's thinking about fucking you. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's like, are we going to do this type of situation? So if those things align, then it's like, okay, we're leading to this situation happening. You feel what I'm saying? And this comes with flirting. This comes with you, saying shit verbally, you touching her, all this other things in a date. She's getting closer to you. You guys might start kissing, all this other stuff, right? So you're building that sexual tension. Now, the problem is that guys will be on first dates and you're extremely platonic the whole time. There's no sexual tension. You're not touching the woman. You're not kissing the woman. You're not doing nothing but talking.
No hug, no direction, nothing.
Nothing. Y'all motherfuckers will go get a drink with a chick and sit across from her. Where y'all are like, you know what I'm saying? Like facing each other. That's not how you do it. You have to be side by side. You feel what I'm saying? Like you'll be talking about, work and all this other miscellaneous shit that has nothing to do with you and her being sexual. You understand? So there's no sex that's going to happen on this date because you are not creating the sexual tension, because it's really your job to do this so that she can respond to it. And the problem is a lot of guys are scared to do this because they're like, oh, I don't want to offend her. I don't want her to feel uncomfortable. I'm scared to like say something because she might, think this and think that. And it's like, bruh, that's the point of even having the date, because you're testing her out and feeling her out to see if this is the type of chick you want to continue to even fuck with.
Exactly.
And part of you wanting to fuck with her is supposed to be you seeing if you're attracted to her as just as much as she's attracted to you, right? So you got to do this type of stuff. So if you're on these first dates and there's no sexual tension being built, she ain't gonna fuck you. It ain't gonna happen. This is gonna be a friendly date. She's gonna give you a hug goodbye, and then she's gonna walk away.
And let me. I sound like Case Atkins. What's up? Shout out Case Atkins. Let me say all right. So here's a couple ways that you can actually at least begin, because there's a lot more deeper things that you could do if you get on the badboymembership.com. Go to badboymembership.com and get on that, because you got a program on there talking about how to escalate, right? Or how to build sexual tension. Build sexual tension,
the art of flirting, all that stuff.
All that shit, exactly. But what I'll say is this too, and especially at the start of the date, right? And shit, a little bit even before the start of the date. I mean, I don't suggest saying too much, but you might want to, you might want to mention, if she's, telling her what to wear, or be like, hey, heels are always a plus with me because they make your hips look sexy, or like mention something like that when you set up the date. If you want to start on the text front, you know what I'm saying? Number two, as soon as you see her, get the hug.
Mm-hmm.
Get the hug. Like, honestly, niggas, stop shaking bitches' hands.
Dudes be shaking bitches' hands?
Yo, unless it's like you're at the job and it's some business shit, stop shaking bitches' hands. Like, if it's anything social, you need to start hugging broads, bruh. You need to start hugging females all the time. Get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like, let's just say you're out with friends and then your friend introduces you to a female. Hey, this is such and such from my job, and this is Sarah from my hug her.
Mm-hmm.
Get used to putting your arms out and embracing females, bro.
Right.
So when you get on a date, it's a natural thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't let nothing fool you. Don't let COVID fool you or any of that other dumb shit.
Right.
Hug the woman. If you're on a date, hug the woman. And what I'll say too is hold her tightly for a couple of seconds more than you need to.
Exactly.
And put your cheek, rub your cheek up on her neck or next to her cheek. Be like, ooh, you feel good. Oh, and say shit to her in the middle of the hug too.
Right.
Like, ooh, you give good hugs.
Right.
But sometimes I'll be like, wait, are you pressing your titties up against me? Like, don't be getting me all. And I'm saying all this shit while I'm still hugging them, and they be laughing and then they'll say some shit like, ooh, you smell good. And I'm like, yeah, you smell good too. Oh shit. And we still hugging.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas, don't be afraid of that. But again, get on the Bad Boy membership and learn these things because it's
right. Because hugging is going to tell you a lot that you know even before anything is going down.
Yeah, real shit. Give her a peck on the cheek too.
Mm-hmm.
Give her, if you feel like doing it, do it.
Right.
You understand? The point is, don't be afraid of the embrace because you ultimately want to fuck this chick, right? I mean, maybe you could kiss the hand, but the hug is more important.
Yeah, the hug is more important because you have to see how she hugs you back.
Exactly.
Because some girls, they'll give you like the super half hug or the side shoulder hug where they're and then when that happens, you're like, oh, this is gonna be some bullshit.
They'll give you that. They'll give you the church hug. You know, the one where they go like this.
Right. Exactly right.
Yo, I hate that shit. I'm the type of nigga I end dates for hugs like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about to say. Because the hug will tell you how long the date should be. That'll tell you what it is. You're like, okay, this is probably gonna end real soon.
The hug will tell you how long the date should be. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because what happens is when you give that chick a hug and she give you that good ass bear hug where she's like embracing you too, and then you know when you give that hug and y'all both are still holding each other and y'all step back and you look at each other in the face and y'all smiling and shit, that's when you know it's gonna be a good date. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
That's when you know it's gonna be a good date.
So many indicators in the first embrace, guys. You gotta, but again, this is why you have to go on more dates, talk to more women, and begin to practice these things so you can have social awareness of what you're feeling, her body language.
Right.
All of those things make a difference, guys. And these are things that'll help you to find, because let me tell you something, certain things when it comes to a hug and body language, they can't lie.
Exactly. Right.
They can't lie. And this is why we encourage you guys to stop talking to these broads on a dating app so much. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why you want to get them face to face so you can get the embrace and see and feel what she's about, what her intentions are. You get what I'm saying? So it's real, man. It's real.
Exactly. And that's why a lot of times when guys are talking about choosing signals and all that other goofy shit, a choosing signal is not really a good indicator or way to see if a woman is interested in you, because the way that you see if women are actually interested in you is the woman has to respond to your action.
Right.
This is what I don't get. So you giving that hug and her responding and embracing the hug you give her is showing you how she's feeling. Because a chick just looking at you from across the room or whatever, I don't know what the fuck she looking at. I don't know what she might like my hat. I don't know. She might look at me like, oh, this guy's a sucker. Let me get him to buy me a drink. I don't know. But if I'm doing something intentionally, because I already know why I'm doing it for a specific response, then what her response is to me gives me all the information I need to know about her in relation to me.
Exactly.
You know that's what we talk about. So a lot of you guys, you got to be, you got to make sure y'all really up on it like that. You feel what I'm saying?
And just to add to it a little bit, things like that is why you have to take care of your hygiene, why your clothes got to be, if not new, very clean. Why you might want to wear shirts that feel good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when she puts her arm around you and she's hugging you, it's like, what is that? Cashmere? What is that? Silk? That feels good. You feel me? Like, that's why you want to, work out. That's why you want to wear cologne. So that first embrace tells you so much, man. And if you on point with everything, you got nice clothes, you smell good, you feel good, it makes a whole difference. It makes a big difference.
Right. Real talk. So now let's go to number 4. The fourth reason why women want to have sex with you on the first date is because she has her period. So that'll happen sometimes when you go on a date with this chick. She has a period, but she won't necessarily tell you sometimes she will tell you, but sometimes she won't. So you're thinking, you're trying to get it in, and she's like, no, and she'll give you some other excuse. You feel what I'm saying? And what happens is that the real reason is because she got a period. Right. Now, some girls will actually let you know. They be like, listen, because you'll be like, let's say, making out with the chick, got kissing, everything's all hot and heavy, and then you trying to take her back to the crib. She's like, oh, I can't actually have my period tonight. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing that happens where, if she has that period, then it just ain't gonna go down. Mm-hmm. And it is. You feel what I'm saying? Now, are there some women who are that attracted to you to the point where they're like, fuck it, and you're like, fuck it, and you do it? That could happen also. But in most cases, it's because she got a period. That shit ain't going down that night. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is, sometimes what will happen is that you're like, okay, cool, well, let's try for next week. Because see, if the sexual tension is being built and the sexual energy is there, she wants to do it, but she doesn't because she has a period. And then you say, all right, cool, let's meet up next week at this time and continue where we left off. And then you can probably, hit it at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that is a very, don't take what Lucario just said lightly. If she says she's on her period, you gotta commence to setting up the next meet early.
Exactly.
Like pretty much right then. And she's like, oh my God, I'm on my period. Okay, cool. No problem. All right. So listen, what day you free next week?
Right. Exactly.
I'm trying to get this going. I'm trying to wear that ass out. Yo, listen, your sexy ass. Like, I'm trying to, you understand? Like, you want to get into that next conversation of meeting up next week early because, you on your period and that's all cool, but we still need to smash.
Exactly.
But now at the same time, if she says she's on her period, and you say, all right, cool, no problem. When are you free next week? And then she started being, well, my job is getting kind of big. Say less.
Exactly.
Check, please. Bartender, let me get that. Yeah, let me close out.
Right. Exactly.
And then you could kill it right there. Again, social awareness. You know what I'm saying? Because if a chick, there are times when women do have periods. So if she really have a period, and you got some chicks that like they bleed a lot and all that nasty shit.
Right. So it's like that shit
so it is what it is. And some chicks is on it like that. But let me tell you, most times when the chick is on her period, she's also very horny.
Right. Exactly.
So as soon as you say, "Oh, all right, cool. When are you free next week?"
Mm-hmm.
Or you could be even more bold and be like, "What day is your period over?"
Exactly.
You understand? And then she'll be like, "Oh well, I started 2 days ago. Only got like 3 or 4 days left, so I'll be ready by Sunday."
Exactly. And then you
some shit like that, then it's on. You feel me? But when you say some shit like, all right, so when is your period over? She's like, well, I don't know. And because, I'm not sure. And sometimes I can. When she start giving you a list of excuses, check.
Exactly. We're done.
We're good. Because at that point, that it's really just a fucking excuse.
Right.
You understand? But if she says she on her period, but she's like, look, I'm on my period right now, but I'm almost done. I could see you by Saturday.
Right.
Okay, we're all right. Cool. Saturday, what time? And it's real because that's literally the only thing stopping y'all is the period. You know what I'm saying? So just have awareness of that when y'all talking to these females, bro. Because sometimes they use it as an excuse, but sometimes it's real, and you just gotta be cool.
right? So the last one we got here, and right after that, you guys can call in 919-647-9392 if you guys want to call in right after. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. But the last reason why women won't have sex with you on the first date, right? They're already calling and we.
All right. 718. Chill out. I think that's Moses. Chill out, Moses. We're gonna deal with the last question, the last reason. All right, bro.
Miles, you got to connect this to your roadcaster because I didn't hear the ring.
Yeah, hold on one second. Yeah, I don't think I got it. Hold on.
So, I'll say this while you're getting that ready. So this is the thing. Yeah. The last reason is the woman just isn't sexually attracted to you. You feel what I'm saying? She just isn't sexually attracted to you, right? And so what happens is that on that first date, you're dealing with a chick and she's not going to have sex with you at all because she's not sexually attracted to you. And then and usually what that means is she most likely won't have sex with you ever. Most likely. Now, does this mean that she might never, like if you wear her down 3, 4, 5 dates, maybe she'll maybe give it to you at some point. But in a lot of cases, no. Now, this is the thing. I'm gonna give you guys the tip. This is the thing you gotta understand. Pause. This is how you know a woman is totally not sexually attracted to you, right? If a woman, right, on a date refrains from kissing you, right, at all, kissing you at all, right?
Y'all be kissing bitches in the mouth?
You got to. If a woman refrains from kissing you, she is not sexually attracted to you at all. That's how you test. That's how you test. Because listen, there's been dates where I've been on dates where the chick didn't kiss me, and I never called her again, and she never called me again. But I was like, I already knew she wasn't into it. She wasn't into it.
And I'll say this: if you want to be even more specific, she gotta kiss you with some tongue too.
Yeah, it can't just be like, a little peck on the lips and goodbye. No. It has to be like y'all are like all up in each other's mouths, heavy. Yeah, it got to be all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It got to be that type of stuff. Because if she's not willing to kiss you, right, that means she's not even trying to fuck you. And she ain't gonna fuck you if she ain't gonna kiss you.
Exactly.
That's just how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys out there, if you're on these dates, on this first date, right, and you notice that, and this is the thing, what you want to do is, right, you want to make sure that you actually try to kiss her, meaning don't wait for her to kiss you. You create the situation for the kiss to happen, because you might be on a date and be like, well, Lakari, I was chilling, I was talking to her, and she didn't kiss me. No. Did you try to kiss her? So you got to try to kiss the chick, right, and then see her trying and see how she responds to that. And then she should be kissing you. If she's not, then that means that she ain't really fucking with you. So Marmil said there are some bitches I ain't kiss and we fucking without kissing. I'm not talking about when in the act of sex, not kissing. I'm talking about, or were you on a date with this woman and did you try to kiss her and she said no? This is a different thing.
Well, look at his face. He don't look like he even like women, really.
Because I'm like, dude, just be misconstruing shit. I'm like, bro, I'm talking about if you're on a date with a woman, you tried to kiss her and she moved her face, ain't no way she fucking you, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not happening.
Right.
Not happening. You understand? And the only way that she would is you would have had to taken her out and fucking wear her down for a few times, and then she just sort of gave in just because. Other than that, it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? But guys, you can call in 919-647-9392.
All right, Moses, what's going on, bro?
Hey, Miles. Hey, Lacaria. How you doing? I donated. How are you?
All right. Appreciate it.
Going on? What's popping? What's good? What's good?
That's a good conversation. For anybody who's watching, if you're on the Bad Boys membership, shout out to the documentary.
Yes.
You understand? You got to understand this. Sex comes with compliance, right? Sex comes with compliance. So all that, the flirty stuff, the sexual attention, all falls in one category: compliance. So now, let's say, for instance, you're dealing with a chick, right? Like I remember you're dealing with a chick now. You set a date. Well, it's not. Let's take sex out the conversation for a second, right? If you set a date for a chick and she flakes, she's not sexually attracted to you.
Right.
There's other things to that, right?
Right.
Like I remember, like now I'm at a point now where when I deal with chicks. And if I say that, if I hear that, listen, Moses, I'm not sexually attracted to you, this, that,
Right.
not only, forget charging her to the game, she's getting blocked. You understand? When I deal with chicks and they flake, they get blocked. You understand? I don't play with that low interest shit.
Right.
You understand? So like I took these bad boys members to the whole nother level because you got to understand, like, don't listen, like, you know what? Let me say it like this. Don't listen to people that's telling you, guys that's telling you, listen, you can't bring up sex to women the first day. Fuck that. I'm bringing it. You understand? Because I want to find out early if the chick really likes you or not.
Exactly.
Like, if the chick don't like you, then you are just wasting your time.
Facts.
Because if the chick is not giving you sex, then everything else you're doing is fucking useless.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there. But question, and I'm gonna get off of here. The question is, I remember somebody said they dealt with a chick. Now I'm like, I don't know. I gotta call and ask this question. Like, if a chick said, like, let's say if you set a date for a chick, you understand that the first time you're meeting her, and not off the app, like you exchange numbers with her and things like that, and then she says, listen, she wants to meet in person first for safety. To me, I feel like that's uncooperative behavior. For safety before she comes back to the crib. Like, how would you go about that, Kari?
So you're saying you met a girl outside first in person, like at a bar, or club, or whatever, and then she says she wants to meet up with you first in public for safety and not come to your crib?
No, no. She met with, like, she said she wants to meet up with you safety, like anywhere you want to go, right? And then before she comes back to your crib, she wants to make sure for safety before she comes back to your crib. Like, to me, I feel like that's
where did you meet? But hold on. Where did you meet the girl?
No, I bagged her at the bar.
Okay, so yeah, that's retarded. That's not like, listen, if I've already met you, then you've already met me. You understand what I'm saying? So basically what it is that and this is the thing, right? Understand this. That's exactly Certified Tyrone. That's resistance. She's resisting in that situation because she's already met you. You see what I'm saying? It'd be different if it was like an online thing, right? And then she's like, oh, let's say I just texted, you said, come over. And she's like, oh, well, I need to, I don't really know you like that. I haven't met you. So that makes sense. But if I was at a bar talking to you in person, we were having an exchange in person back and forth, right? You've already met me. So then that's not, that's some BS. You feel what I'm saying? And then, so that right there, you could just tell her, hey, listen, we already met at the bar. So listen, whenever you are ready to come through and come through to the spot, just hit me up. And that's it. Whenever you start to feel more comfortable, just come through. That's it.
Right. Thank you. Thanks for the info. And one last thing I'm gonna say this. Oh, my phone breaking up. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
Yeah, one last thing I'm gonna say this. Like I know, like last week I had dates with 4 chicks, even though I end up seeing one and having sex with one. You understand? Guess the other 3 girls who flaked. Guess, for those who talk about who put looks on this pedestal, which I'm not doing it. Guess what kind of girls they were? Dimes.
I don't know.
You understand? So thanks for taking my call.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, Moses, appreciate you, man. Great call, brother. All right. Moses out here working the game and all that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's up? That's what's up.
We got 678. You on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, and city. What's up? I think this is Efosa.
Efosa Otunde from Atlanta. I'm 25 years old.
25 years old. You donate. All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, what's going on? What's good?
All right. So what's the question, brother?
I give you a 6 reason why women went out fuck you on the first date. That because you judge her sexuality.
Oh, good. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's true.
That's a good one. So for everybody that didn't exactly hear what he supposed to say, he said a sixth reason why a woman might not fuck you on the first date is because she realized that you're judgmental about her sexuality.
Exactly.
Right, Efosa?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why we can't be judgmental out here, man. If we want to fuck them, we gotta be okay with women fucking.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like, you die. They be care about the body count, that nonsense. Like for me, I don't care about body count.
You don't care about body count. You just care about if she got any Audi belly button, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Fuck out of here. That's all we care about over here, man. So you got any questions for us, Efosa?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
So what if no, when I kiss a chick, my dick get hard.
Okay.
For some reason.
All right. Me too. Me too. Sometimes. Me too. All right. Go ahead.
So what if what if you kiss a chick, you know what I'm saying, and your dick got hard, and she sees that, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I take her hand and put her hand on my dick.
Right. Exactly. I'd be like, hey, you getting me hard. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying?
I never done that.
You never done that? Okay, hey, listen. Next time, that's what you do. Okay, look, don't be embarrassed by. Efosa, listen to this real quick.
Dick is a gift.
All right, so don't ever be embarrassed by getting a hard dick. Okay,
dick is a gift.
There are a lot of men out there that have dicks that they can't get hard. So if you still getting decent erections, consider it a privilege. Never be embarrassed. All right.
All right.
All right, brother. You have any other questions?
No, thank you. That's what I gotta say. Thank you.
All righty, folks. We appreciate you, man. You have a great day. Take it easy, all right?
Bye-bye.
All right, take care. All right, so we got 857. You on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. And did you donate?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right. What's going on?
It's Darius from Springfield, Massachusetts, 27 years old.
All right, Darius from Springfield, 27 years old. All right, what's going on with you, brother?
Yeah, man. So the text message on a bad boy membership, it does work. You know, it does work with inviting the chick, you know, to get on FaceTime and shit.
Okay.
And then so you don't have to take them on a date.
Mm-hmm.
They don't feel safe. If they feel safe talking to you on FaceTime, they will come through. Like I already had like 2 chicks coming through. Like I only got the bad boy membership for 3 days.
Nice. All right.
That's what's up, man.
All right. So you got any questions?
I did use what Carl said.
Wait. Hold on. Don't say anything that's on the membership, okay?
So what's your question, bro? Thank you for, calling up and giving your testimonial that the Bad Boy membership works. But do you have a question, sir?
No, I'm just here to give y'all your not flowers, y'all cigars and shit like that.
Okay.
So the shit does work, so that's it. So I just wanted to call to let y'all know that y'all doing a good job.
Yes, sir. That's we appreciate it, man. Well, we appreciate you out there doing what you're doing to make it happen for you. That's why we do it. You feel me? So that's what's up.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. All right, man.
Hey,
you driving right now?
Yeah, I'm on the way home, man.
You on the way home? All right, man. Drive safely. Get home safe. All right, brother. Take it easy.
All right.
All right, guys. Call in. 919-647-9392. We're going to be here for what? Another...
We got like an hour and shit.
Oh, we got another hour. Oh, shit.
We got time today. So guys, call in 919-647-9392. Let me just get some of these questions real quick. So he says, so a woman's actions speak louder than her words. Yes, absolutely. But what you want.
Hold on real quick. I'm sorry to cut you up, man. But somebody tell Derek Jackson's wife to holler at me because I will smash. I will smash and treat her like a queen. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lucario. I'm serious. I will. Whoo. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you said?
So he's saying, does a woman's actions speak louder than her words? Yes. So The thing is that, the thing is that you want the words and the actions to be congruent anyway, but it's really her actions is the most important thing, because a woman could say anything, but her actions is going to really show you what she actually wants to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what it is. So you can't listen, man. You know, like it's funny. What I've noticed over the years, right, is that, and this doesn't even go for just women, but people in general, right? A lot of people are not they're not equipped to get what they're asking for, meaning they're not the type of person that they need to be in order to get what they want in their situations, right? So I remember times where I would date certain girls, right? And these women, they'd be like, they know I'm out here talking to different girls and just doing my thing and fucking around with the girls. So I have women say to me on multiple occasions, they say, Lucario, like I want to still see you. I don't want it to just be like a fucking thing and then you just leave. But I'm interested in continuing to see you. So I said, all right, cool. We could continue to get together, hook up, and see each other and be consistent, basically, right? So I said, let's make that happen. I'm down. You understand? We could do that. Next thing you know, like we trying to set some shit up. Oh, I can't make it. My baby daddy, didn't come through, so I got to watch my kid, or it's us, all these other things. I'm like, well, wait a second. You were the one who were saying you wanted to do this shit, right? So your words were saying this stuff, but your actions show that you're not able to because you're not that person, right? So it's the same thing with dudes, where even a lot of you guys say, oh, well, I want to be fucking with multiple women. Are you that guy though? Are you consistent? Are you the type of person that can do what you say what you're going to do? Are you the type of person that's going to be on time? Are you the type of person that has time management skills? Are you the type of person who's going to keep all these multiple women sexually satisfied? Are you that guy? So you can say all of these things, but your actions are going to dictate, are you really that motherfucker you say you are?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because truth be told, a lot of y'all niggas claim y'all want a roster of bitches, not because you can actually handle a roster of bitches, but because you haven't had pussy in years.
Exactly.
So you're backed up. So you feel super horny.
Mm-hmm.
But after you get that first nut, you're like, oh, I just want to go play video games now.
Right. Exactly. Like, I'm like, bruh, dudes is not ready for all that shit, man.
And then you realize you got 3 other bitches to fuck.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That same week. And you're like, huh.
Exactly.
What? Yo, man.
I'm telling you.
I'll be honest. I'll tell y'all this now. I can't handle more than 3 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I will I don't need a roster larger than 3.
Right. Exactly.
Because I'm like Superman. I need time in the Fortress of Solitude. I need to go. Right. I need to fly near the suns to recharge all my shit.
Exactly.
So I could get to the next joint. You understand? That's just me. But that's me knowing who I am.
Exactly.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you I need 4, 5, 6. Nope. Mm-hmm. And when I say 3, what I really mean is 2 consistent and I'm going on dates.
Right. And a rotation of chicks coming in and out here and there.
You know exactly. I need 2 consistent and then I'm dating, that third is just, I'm playing musical chairs on the third one. Like, that's right. That. You
exactly. Crazy? Like, even the other day, remember what's his name called in Young Grandpa talking about he want to build the city or make a city. I'm like,
wait, hold on. 757, chill for a second. We still talking. We'll get to you in a second. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying that when Young Grandpa called in, he was talking about he want to build that city or have a city. I'm like, but are you the guy to do that?
Are you the guy? Exactly. That's a fact. You got to know who you are, and the things that you claim you want, you have to be on their frequency. Meaning, your mind, everything that you do in your lifestyle has to be congruent with what you claim you want. Because you don't get what you want, you attract who you are. But 757, you are on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate though?
Yes, I donated. Coming from the Virginia 757. And I'm 38 years old.
Hey, 38. All right, listen. Wait. Cole, hey. Is there any way that you can speak directly into your headset, into your phone? Because you sound like shit.
All right, hold on. Let me cut it off. Can you hear me better now?
Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, talk just like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, keep it like that, please. Y'all niggas don't know. Y'all don't realize we on a whole show.
Yeah, it's all good. I got you.
All right, go ahead.
First,
Go
I want to
ahead.
give y'all flowers because, like,
Hey. We don't do flowers over here. We don't do flowers. We do cigars, or we do, you know what I'm saying? We do bottles of Henny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. We don't do flowers, nigga. You know what I mean?
Whatever. Okay, I give you whatever. Take your props. I give you y'all props because I love y'all shit.
There you go.
I just want to give a comment because I hear a lot of dudes asking certain questions. And Lucario, you probably could do a show off of this, bro, because I know you break it down the best.
Right.
There's a certain conversation that comes with what level of interest a woman is into you. Like I got something I call the attraction thermostat. You got no interest. You know, she's not even paying you no mind. You got low interest that comes with a certain vibration and conversation. Then you got, I call it medium interest, you know, and that comes with a certain conversation. Then you got high interest. There's a certain conversation that comes with that. Then I call extremely high interest. And then one of my favorite is ice cold interest. That's everything and all the way down to marriage if you want that or whatever. But there's a conversation that comes with it. Like I had a brother the other night and he was going on a date. And I always say, what's a conversation like? What you ask her? What are you requiring her to do? And when her conversation comes out, I try to tell him, all right, that's low interest conversation. That's medium interest. You might have to do this. And then he doesn't get it. And until the night, did you smash? Did you do this? No, I told you.
Well, the thing is, what you got to, this is the thing you got to understand about conversation, right? I was actually talking about this, I think, was it the other day on one of these shows, but basically what it is this: a woman will have a conversation with any man who knows how to converse. Off top. So the thing is that a conversation, just a regular conversation, any woman will do that. This is why even, for example, the video me and Miles did the other day when we was in Miami, that's all we was doing was just having conversations. We weren't even like flirting and going in because we couldn't, because we're on camera. You understand what I'm saying? And it just wouldn't even be a thing. But that's the thing where any woman would just have a conversation with a man who can converse, right? Now, when you're having conversations though, right, you got to just ask yourself, okay, what is the point of my conversation? And is whatever the point of why I'm having this conversation, is it being met by her response to this conversation? That's it. So the thing is, sometimes what happens is that if you're having a conversation with a chick, or you're going back and forth, you're interacting with the girl, and you're trying to set up some shit for you to try to smash, right? But you're only talking platonically, but also she's just having a regular conversation with you just because you know how to converse. That don't mean you're going to get to the point of smashing because she's not showing any sexual interest. Right. So now when you have a conversation with a woman, but your intent is to try to make something sexual happens, that means you have to have a sexual conversation and see her respond to that. So it's not, so the thing is it's really just either you're having a regular conversation or a sexual conversation is one of those two. But also the guy has to know what type of conversation he's trying to have so that he can have that and see if the woman is responding to him that way. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And that's what I was trying to say to my brother the other night, because his close rate is terrible. And I'm like, bro, this shit is easy. I talk to you about it on the phone all the time. And I agree with you. It's like a job interview. You know, at the job interview, they ask certain questions that's going to lead to you being employed. You know, and if they're not trying to, go down that rabbit hole, I will call you. They're not really trying to do what they're trying to do. But I agree with you, because when I usually go on these dates, my conversation, well, first, I warm up on the phone a little bit. They're cool. But after that, we going into actionable items. All right, what's your schedule look like? Once I know the schedule, I put something together. She down with it. I know the cooperation is there. Now we're going to see if she's going to match her words. Okay, I'm down. Let's link up with her actions. Is she going to show up? Right. When she show up, I want my hug. I'm talking sexual. Hey, what's up? You looking good? And you smelling good. Where my hug at? Boom. I'm gripping that. You feel me? I'm gripping that. And then, then I'm gonna see how she responded while I'm gripping that. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna leave. Even if the fucking perfume doesn't even smell good, I'm gonna say some sexual shit that flows with it, because I'm throwing the line out and to see if she gonna bite. You feel me? And if she biting, then that lets me know I can take it a little further. You know what I'm jabbing, then I'm throwing the hook. You feel me?
Right. Well, bro, that's all it is, bro, is just gauging to see interest. That's all it really is about. But that's what I'm saying. A guy has to understand what he's doing in order to understand the response he's getting. And the problem is most guys, they just talk and they think just because a woman is talking to them means that she's interested in him sexually, which is not true.
Right.
So that's the thing where guys have to gauge that by having a conversation.
You ask niggas, they be like, where are you from? So, do you have brothers and sisters? What's your favorite color? Like, I'm like, that don't talk to the pussy, my nigga.
Right.
I call the pussy the general manager. I said, you got to talk to the general manager a certain way, and to see if the general manager is feeling you. My favorite question, then I'm going to get out of here. My favorite question I like to ask, it's a nugget, I'm going to give it away. I like to ask a woman, I say, listen, I got a question I want to ask you. Okay, what's that? I said, they say a woman has two minds, a regular mind, what she think with, and her girl down there got a mind of her own. You agree with that? They always bust out laughing. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. Yes, I agree with it. Okay. With that being said, what did she say about me when you see my profile? Bingo. That's going to tell you everything when she responds. But I'm gonna leave it there.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the nugget, man. Appreciate you, brother.
For sure.
All right, man. Be good. All right, there you go. Hey, listen. This Skype shit is so inconsistent. All right, perfect. All right, monogamous player, what's going on with you, man? And 720, try to call back after we finish with monogamous. Go ahead, monogamous. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, what's up, Miles? What's up, Mr. Clark? Y'all already know that I donated.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I only got 2 minutes because I got somebody watching my little bad kids. So, but real quick, guys, I just want to say this, right? See, here's the reason. Because I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm in a monogamous relationship, but even when I was out there in the game, right? Women are fucking, guys.
Right.
So I don't understand the lifestyle of a lot of guys that don't be around women that are having sex, right? But you know what it is, guys? It's because that when guys talk to these women, right, these guys are saying the generic things that every other guy says. So I know a lot of people always would like to laugh at the whole coconut oil stuff, but people don't realize that worked because women never heard that before. And the actual action, women ain't never heard that before. So I knew what I was doing. See, guys, women like to smash guys that know what they're doing. Women don't like to smash guys that they feel like he seems like he don't know what he's doing. So he might put me in a room and we might get to it. He might not even know how to work me and what to do with it, right? But to give the impression to the woman like, oh, he knows what he's talking about, right? I gotta see what that's about. You see what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the last caller. I'm not trying to diss nobody, anything, right? But in my opinion, I feel like you don't have to do all that little PUA stuff. Just be direct and let a woman know about the actions. Hey, baby, this is what I'm trying to do with you. Are you about that or not? You see what I'm saying? That's how I get down. You see what I'm saying? But women respond to real actions, and women respond to men that they feel in their heart that they know what they're doing, right? Because as you said, Miles, earlier in the show, you said women are always constantly battling with their minds, right? Like they always battle, like, should I do it or should I not do it, right?
Right.
And a woman's gonna always go by her most strongest incentive. So if she got incentives within her heart that he don't know what to do with the coochie, then she's not gonna go that route. And you might be a guy that knows what to do with it, but you're not displaying that.
Right.
But to get that, you got to display that with your actions and with how you talk to women. But that's all I want to say, guys. I'm about to go back to my kids. Thank y'all for the opportunity.
All right.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
All right. And I know that 720 was trying to call in. 720, call in. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't merge the calls for some reason. Sometimes it let me and sometimes it don't. I don't know what it is with Skype.
Skype be on that. on that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get some of these questions so someone calls in. But guys, call in 919-647-9392 is the number. He said, what if you are staying celibate until marriage? Well, listen, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have nothing to say to that shit.
But again, celibacy is not really about abstaining literally from sex. Celibacy is about not being attached to the pleasure of sex, meaning not letting that attachment take over your mind and your body and all that other extra shit. Meaning that, so this is the thing that most people don't understand. So like, even when people talk about discipline, right? You should have dick discipline. You should. Discipline is actually not necessarily in not doing a certain thing, right? So a person might be like, oh, well, if you have dick discipline, you're not going to be fucking. No, it's not about me not fucking. Discipline means I can fuck when I want to and not fuck when I don't want to. That's discipline. You know what I'm saying? But we go to the call.
Yeah, we could continue that after we finish with the call. 720-720. You are on Live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate?
What's going on, Lo? What's going on, Miles? It's Tavi, man. I donate.
All right, yeah, man, we got it. I appreciate you, brother. All right now.
Yeah, I was liking this topic because it was intersecting with something else I was thinking about.
Okay.
And I was gonna call and ask y'all a question. You know, I think why y'all tell people or dudes that, you know, to at least get it by the second date is because, you know, motherfuckers don't get it out here and they be fucking up. But when you getting like a bit more advanced, is there like I was trying to think of is there a legitimate reason of why you would even do a second date?
You saying, wait, what's the question? You saying, why would you do a second date?
Yeah, because I was just trying to think of
you don't need to do a second date. Why? What do you mean? You don't need to do a second date unless you want to go on dates.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I agree, but I was saying like I don't even know why you would do a second date if she didn't fuck you on the first one. And the only reason I could really come up with y'all touched on today was like if she had her period.
No, that's what we're saying.
Not really a legitimate reason either, because I would still have her come back and suck my dick.
Hold on, this is what we're saying. What we're saying is this, right? Because let me break it down for you guys, right? If you just want to fuck a girl, you don't have to go on any dates. Just tell her to come through and fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the only reason to even go on a date is because, one, you like to go out to those places and then you're bringing the chick along to the situation with you. But two, you're going out on a date because you might actually want to have something consistent with the woman. And it's more likely to have something consistent with a woman if you go out on one date, meaning you start out the situation on a date versus her just coming through the fuck. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the reason. Now, if you go on a first date with this chick, and let's say I get drinks, and then let's say you want to smash, but it just don't happen that date, whatever, right? Then the second time you see her, which would be the next time you see her, that's when you smash. Now, you don't have to go on a date the second time you see her. You can just tell her to come straight to your crib. You know what I'm saying? And then just have sex with her when she comes to the crib. Right? Now you can go on a second date if you want. You can go, hey, let's go out and get some ice cream and then come back to my house. You can do that, but you don't necessarily.
I get all that. But I was just saying, like, what if you didn't smash on the first date and you were trying to, then why would you have a second date?
Well, me personally, I gauge a lot of different. Who the fuck is that?
Was somebody not on mute or something?
Nah, yeah. So 727 and 910. Make sure y'all on mute real quick. See, me personally, I like to gauge shit because it's not just about fucking on the first date necessarily. It's about seeing if we're compatible and if she even the type of woman that I want to fuck. You understand? Right. And sometimes the first date, it's like, I don't know. It's like I don't always want to fuck on the first date. I don't always want to fuck on the first date, and I don't always want to fuck the girl at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because here's the thing, I like setting up everything for the second date, because see, the thing with the first date is that sometimes you can't always put as much influence as you can on the first date as you can on the second date. At least for me, right? Because sometimes, especially on these dating apps, all you do is match, and then you get together that first date to kind of catch the vibe, see what type of person you dealing with. Now, for me, once I see what type of woman I'm dealing with, that's when I can influence everything for the second date, meaning I could tell her exactly what to wear. I could tell her what I want her to do. I can set shit up and influence the entire situation, because for me, going out is foreplay for the sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I date for a reason. You understand? The entire situation of going out or meeting up, or, you know, like I said, me telling her what to wear and getting dressed, is the entire process is a form of foreplay for me. So it's a part of my entire style to set all those things up. And then when I get her back to the crib, it's like she's already in line with following my instructions and understanding my leadership. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's an entire process. So, but it all depends on the person. It all depends on the person. But I mean, look, for you dudes who is like, y'all just trying to fuck, hey, by all means. And like I said, depending on the girl, sometimes you know when it's just a girl that you want to fuck. Because I've been in situations where it's been like that too, where it's like, we'll fuck her on the first date, and I might not ever see her again, because I know it don't even make any sense to follow up. Or I'll try to smash on the first date because I know that I'm not trying to have a second date. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why we tell guys that to at least be fucking by the second date is to not waste any time. And truthfully, if you really listen to what we say, we tell guys to when you're setting up the second date, let her know that there will be fucking.
Right, exactly.
So that means she can say, well, if we're going to be having sex, then I don't know. And then you can totally cancel the second date. So truthfully, it's not really about fucking on the second date. What it's really about is being able to not be afraid to let her know what you want as early as possible.
Right.
It's just that there's, for the average nigga, in most cases, that fucking on the first date is not always feasible for most niggas. So when we give an instruction on how to move in this dating shit, we have to give instructions for the average nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was a perfect answer though, because I was just trying to figure out, you know, that makes perfect sense because you're gauging shit a lot deeper than me, since most of the time I'm just trying to fuck.
Look, listen, guys. Remember, you have to remember, like right now, we're talking to 332 people right now.
Right.
Do you understand? Because you guys call in and you want specific individualized information. Remember, we have to give this information to thousands.
Right, in a general sense, so that people can implement their particular. Because like what Miles says, so Miles will say, "Hey, I'm gonna go out with this chick, right?" And then we didn't smash the first date, and then I'll go out with her another time, and then tell her, hey, after we go get these drinks, you're gonna come back to my place and we're gonna do this and that, right? Now, I might say, hey, I'm on this date with the girl, first date or whatever. Second time, I hit her up and I say, hey, come straight to the crib, right? Either way, we both are just we're basically as soon as possible seeing if the sexual attraction is there.
Exactly.
To sex. You see what I'm saying? However you want to do it. But we say at least by the second meeting, meaning the second time you see the woman. So if I randomly hollered at a chick in the street today, right? I might get her information and we talk. Let's say we was talking for like 5 minutes, right? I might actually text her and say, come through to the crib so we can fuck. Right? Why? That's the second time I'm seeing her.
Exactly.
That's the second meeting. So we just give that barrier so that guys don't waste time seeing girls 3, 4, 5, 7 times and nothing's happening. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. I just, the way I got my shit set up these days, it's just usually goes down on the first one. So I was just trying to, see it.
Hey, I'll be honest, yo, it goes down on the first with me too, bro, or it don't go down at all. Like seriously, you know what I'm saying? It either goes down on the first or it don't really go down. The second date is just
so in those cases where Miles, in those cases where you did you didn't fuck on the first, but you did do a second date. Would you say that's like because there was a good sign because you was just like feeling her or something?
All right, I'll give you an example. I've been on dates at this age. I'm a 40-year-old man. Some chicks got kids, bro. And I've been on dates where a bitch is like, she's feeling me, hand on the dick and all that. And she's like, I got to get back home to my kids.
Right, exactly.
And then at that point, it's like, all right, listen, so when you free next week, all right, cool. We're going to do this, and this, and you're going to come to my crib next week, Thursday, next week, whatever. Because the first date, bitches don't. Let me tell y'all something. This is what y'all don't understand a lot. Like, chicks don't even expect to feel a nigga like that on the first date.
Right.
Because a lot of these chicks, especially a lot of these chicks on dating apps, they're jaded, bro. Like, they're like, man, I don't know. Like a lot of these niggas is whack out here, but I'll go on a date. Well, I'll see what happens. And then they'll go on a date and then they feeling you and shit. And they'll be like, oh shit, damn, I should have got a babysitter. I want to fuck this nigga. But she didn't plan for it. You feel me? So sometimes she'd be like, man, I got to get home. But yeah, I'm free next Thursday and I want to see you and this, that, and the third. All right, cool. Next week, we're going to meet up and you're going to come straight to the crib. Then we're going to do this thing. We're going to get it going. You understand what I'm saying? Based on the way that I talked to her on that first date, because I'm not wasting time like not talking about sex. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about sex. I'm escalating. I'm touching. We kissing. We doing all this shit. But she's like I literally got to get back home to my kids type shit. You feel me? So again, that's why I say the first date, the first date is like you getting to know who and what you're dealing with. So if she ain't trying to fuck on the first date, no problem. Right. Just understand the next time you see me, this dick will be inside you.
Right, exactly. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And then from there, she can decide if she wants to see me again. Because if she ain't trying to, I've had chicks that we fucked on the first date, and then I'm setting up the second date, and I'm like, yeah, so we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna come back to the crib. And then the chick is like, wait, so because I've had a chick tell me this, she's like, well, I don't know if sex is gonna be on the menu for this next time I see you. And I say, listen, when you come to see me, understand that sex is always on the menu.
Exactly.
And she was like, well, I don't know. I don't know if this is, mind you, I already fucked her. And she's like, well, I don't know if that's going to work because I can't be popping the pussy every time I see you. And I'm like, hey, when you change your mind, you got my number. Peace. You know what I'm saying? So the bottom line is this. All these different chicks that you go out on dates with, you're going to hear different things. Right. You as a man, you just got to be consistent about how you set up your game and how you run your shit.
Right. That's it.
Okay, I got you, man. That's what I want to know.
All right, brother.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, man.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. All right. And then so we got I think this is 910. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate? 910.
Yes. This is Jay from NC, and yes, I did donate.
All right. How old are you, Jay?
What's up?
Hello?
Hello. I'm 24.
24. Yeah. All right. So what's on your mind? What's going on?
Really just calling for a little relationship situation. Been messing with this girl about 3-4 years, and it's long distance, so it's nothing serious. She knows I.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Yeah, you already got a strike. Just get straight to the fucking problem because long distance situation don't even make no fucking sense to a real nigga. I don't know what you doing being in a quote unquote long distance relationship, bro. That don't make no fucking sense.
So what's the issue?
We're really just fucking, but over the years, I've been seeing that she's a girl that I could have something to do more with.
Okay, so what's the issue? What's the issue, please?
I went out with one of her old friends about a week or two ago, and I told her that I did, and then she ended up blocking me on everything because I had went out with said friend.
Okay, so that's how you know it's not really a relationship.
Right.
Well, I know it's not.
So what do we talk? Why are we talking today, sir? What are you trying to learn? What are you trying to figure out, please?
I'm just trying to see if I should basically make a Twitter just to text her and really, because she didn't even give me a chance to.
No, sir. How many women are you dealing with right now?
Too many.
Huh?
Too many.
Cap. If you really dealing with that many, why is this one bitch who's long distance? Why is she so fucking special?
Right.
Well, I told you, it's been over the years. I mean, over the years, I've just felt like you've been a girl.
Lucario, please take this because I don't want to be mean to him.
Wait, call her. How? When's the last time you fucked this girl?
Before she blocked me, about 2 weeks ago. I mean, a week ago.
A week ago. Okay, so she was in your neighborhood?
What do you mean by that? No, I called her on the phone and told her I had seen her friend and we went out on a little lunch date.
No. I'm talking about the girl who's long distance. When's the last time you fucked her?
Oh, last time I fucked her about a month ago.
Okay, now, how often do you see this woman?
I'd say maybe 5 times a year, 5, 6.
Okay, so you see this girl maybe 5 or 6 times a year. So this is not your girlfriend, right?
No.
Okay, now, right. So now you said then you smashed her friend?
I didn't smash her. We just went out on a lunch date and we kissed, but that's it.
He going out on frivolous lunch date with bitches for no fucking reason.
Wait, hold on. So okay, wait, no. This is what I want to ask you. Okay, so now the girl that's long distance, you said she blocked you?
On my 2 social media accounts. Oh, my phone number and my social media account.
Okay, Now let me ask you this. So were you just fucking her or were you doing other things besides fucking? And when I say other things, I mean other things like anything, like cuddling, talking, having long conversations on the phone. Were you going to the movies? Were you going to dinner? Like, did you do anything besides fucking?
Yeah, we did sometimes. And out of those 5 times a year, we would.
Okay, so now this is the issue though. The reason why she's blocking you and having this attitude is because you were doing all that extra shit. Does that make sense? So meaning you were basically her acting like her boyfriend, but you're not really her boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? So y'all aren't really together, but you're acting like you're together. So now she's like, how could you have sex with my friend? You cheated on me. That's the
other women though. She knows that.
Say it again.
She knows I'm having sex with other women. It's just she didn't want me to have sex with her friend or her old friend, I guess. Because she already knows I'm fucking other women. I mean,
but how did you know she didn't want you to have sex with her old friend?
She came up before.
How? And what, y'all was having conversations like that about her old friend?
How did she find out about the lunch date? How did she find out about that since she's out of town?
I told her.
Why?
Because I realized.
Did she ask you?
That they were. No. It was just an old friend. So I was like, I wouldn't mess with any of her current friends. I just told her, hey, I went out with a lunch date with your old friend,
That's what I'm saying. Why are you telling her that you're going out with her old friend?
So you're saying I should have just kept that? Well, I didn't want the old friend to use it as a way of.
Okay, before you went out with her, did you know that she knew her?
Yeah.
And so what was so special about this chick that you just had to go out on a lunch date with her?
And then you had to tell your long distance chick this. Like, why?
Well, I was just being honest. I'm always honest.
No. I'm asking, before the date, why did you feel you had to go out with her if you already knew that she knew your other chick?
Oh, well, I mean, I knew her beforehand anyway, but I knew her old friend before I knew the friend that I'm fucking. I'll say that. I've been friends with her way longer, for years.
So, Caller, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, this is the issue. It's not about you not being honest or not. What I'm saying is that if you're just fucking this girl who's long distance and y'all just fucking, then what you do outside of fucking is none of her business. And then on top of that, meaning you don't need to tell her that you was fucking her old friend because it's none of her business. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't go out telling every other girl I don't tell her every girl I fuck. I don't know why I decided to tell her that one.
Exactly. That's what we're saying, bro. That's the issue. See, the issue is that you've gotten way too deep with this chick, the long distance chick. Now you feel obligated to tell her shit like y'all are together. You understand? Like, man, I got to tell my girlfriend that I was talking to. You understand what I'm saying? This her friend, and like you don't need to do. I'm saying this is what I mean. You're doing way too much, which is why you have the issue with the long distance chick. The long distance chick should just only be a chick. She hit you up and say, "Yo, I'm coming through the town." Y'all get together, y'all smash. If you're in your area, you say, "Hey, I'm coming through." Y'all get together and smash. That's it.
That's normally how it is.
Are you on the Bad Boy membership? Are you on the Bad Boy membership? Answer is no, but go ahead.
I don't think no, it's not. I don't think I need it, to be honest. But
this nigga, he's nigga, you say you think you don't need it, but you have arguments with women who ain't your girlfriend and they blocking you?
And they long distance.
I didn't have an argument with her. I just told her I was seeing her friend and then she blocked me. That was all.
That's what I'm saying. You're getting blocked by girls who aren't even, that you're not even have anything real to do with, right? Then you're taking lunch dates with their friends and worried about that. Bro, you're all over the place.
Hold on. So if you don't need the Bad Boy membership, then why did you need to call in today?
I said I needed some refinement, though.
Huh?
I do feel like I need some refinement. I don't think I'm in a beginning stage to be on the Bad Boy membership, but I do think I need some refinement in the end part of my game, yes. And finishing out, rounding out my game.
Bruh, listen, you need some coaching, bro, because I'm going to tell you all the mistakes you made. One, having first of all, even calling it a long distance relationship, which it's not. It's a chick you fuck from time to time. That's just long distance, right? Two, acting like a boyfriend to a chick who is not your girlfriend. That's the second thing. Third thing is you out there dealing with this other chick and felt the need to tell your fuck buddy, which is what she is, your business. You feel what I'm saying? He's just going down the list of all this stuff. Like, come on.
You don't need the Bad Boy membership though, brother. You good. You dealing with too many. You dealing with too many women to count.
Yeah, I really thought that that her friend was gonna use it as a way to get in between, like, you know how girls. But bro, you're dealing with too many women to count. Why would you care? Because I like that one.
Stop, bro. Even if you lost both of these chicks, bro, stop, my nigga. Even if you lost both of these chicks, the long distance one and the one you went out on a lunch date with, why would it matter if you're dealing with too many women to count?
I mean, I still have other women. I still have seen other women in between this week.
Exactly. So why would you care if you lose a couple? You the man, right?
Because
you got all the game.
I told you I thought I wanted her to be my girlfriend at one point, or I was going to make her into it, you know. Because I thought.
Hold on. You want who to be your girlfriend?
The long distance.
The long distance.
Oh.
Why?
Not right now. Not right now. I'm saying I'm not saying this was going to be an overnight level. I'm about to make her my girl right tonight or anything. I was just saying I saw that over the years, I've seen she's been a good girl, very consistent. So, yeah.
But call her. Mm-hmm. So you were going to have a long distance girlfriend?
No, I was not going to be long distance.
No, you was going to move. You was going to move over to her city and move in with her, weren't you?
Yeah, she's in Charlotte. I'm in the
nigga. Right? Wait, Miles is just being sarcastic. You was really gonna move in with her?
No, not move in with her. I said I was moving to her city. My business is.
Call her. So you was gonna move to her city? That's another mistake you would have been making. Huh?
I live in a very tiny town. Yes, I'm gonna move to the big city within the next 2 years.
So wait, call her. But this is what we're saying. You don't even realize the mistakes you're making. You are going to move to another city for this woman.
I said not for the woman. I said for the business opportunities. My business is too small. I'm in a small market in my little ass city in North Carolina. I'm moving to a bigger city in Charlotte, and she happens to live in Charlotte as well as with some other women I mess with. But the women aren't the reason why I'm moving to Charlotte. No. It's just for my investment in my own life.
Man, why you look, man? You ain't need to call in today, man. You got it all covered, bro. You're good, bro. You don't need no game. What's wrong with you, man? You don't need no game, bro. You good.
I mean, y'all got me straight. I see. I just let her block me. Leave it alone.
Listen. Look. Your number one issue is stop getting emotional with these hoes, bro. Just stop getting emotional. Stay focused on yourself. Do what the fuck you want to do. If she want to block you, then let her block you. Leave her the fuck alone. Keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
If you dealing with all these fucking females, then you shouldn't. I mean, it doesn't matter who you're dealing with. You could be dealing with 0 females. The bottom line is to care more about yourself. That's what you do.
Caller, I'm gonna give you some game before you go, just because I want you to realize why you fucked up. Hold on. You see, that's how I know. See, Lucario care about y'all niggas. I just want y'all to see that. Lucario loves y'all niggas. So protect Lucario at all fucking costs, okay? I don't think you understand. Check this out. I'm gonna tell you why she blocked you, and I'm gonna tell you how to not get blocked in the future with other women, right? She blocked you because you were treating her like a girlfriend, and you basically said to yourself you wanted her as a girlfriend, which is why you were giving her girlfriend energy, boyfriend energy, and treated her like a girlfriend. Now, the reason why she blocked you was because you basically put in her head that y'all were more than just fucking. Do you understand? So she felt upset and betrayed by the fact that you fucked some girl she knew back in the day or whoever. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is how you get girls to not block you. When you're fucking with these girls, your words and actions have to match, right? So let's say with this girl, she's long distance. You say, hey, listen, you long distance, I'm over here. When we get together, when you come through, have sex, we'll have sex, and you go back to wherever the fuck you at. And if I come through, I'll have sex with you and I'll go back to where the fuck I'm at. And that is all you do. So now what will happen is the only time y'all communicate is literally when you hit her up to say, yo, let's get together to fuck. I'm going to be in your town on this weekend. Or she says, hey, I'm going to be in your town this weekend. Can I come through? And then you say, yeah, y'all fuck. And then she leaves. Now, she will not block you because that is your relationship. That's how y'all relate to each other. Just fucking. So you don't even so basically what I'm saying is, even if you was fucking her friend, she wouldn't even have any idea that you were fucking her friend because y'all don't talk. Except for just talking to set up time to fuck. Do you understand? Now, with the girl who is her friend, right? You would do the same exact thing with her. You understand? Y'all would just be fucking. So what'll happen is that even though they were friends or former friends or whatever the fuck it was, it's not gonna matter because both women just see you as dick. Does that make sense? If you see a woman or deal with a woman and you see her as someone that you would potentially want to be with long term, then what you do is what we call the vetting process. You vet a woman, right? So that you can see if she would make a good girlfriend. Because you said you only seen this girl 5 times a year. So how the fuck do you know she would even be a good girlfriend to even be in a relationship with?
I see. That's what I'm saying. I have put too much relationship energy into this because we do talk outside of those fucking times. So.
Exactly. So I'm sure y'all talk. How often y'all talk on the phone?
You said what?
How often do y'all talk on the phone?
Maybe twice a month.
Oh my God! About what?
I'm kind of catching up, I guess.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There's literally no reason for y'all to be talking twice a month to catch up. There's no reason. This is how your conversation should be. Yo, what's up? I'm gonna be in your town this weekend. What you doing? You free? Okay, cool. I'll see you Friday evening. Click. That's it. That's it. That's all that needs to be talked about, bro. Like, what are we talking about? See that
girl long distance.
Wait. Caller. How long are these phone calls twice a month? How long are the phone calls you catching up in all this?
Right.
It varies, depends. I mean, usually right before I hit the gym, my drive from the job to the gym, 30 minutes. So.
Oh, my Jesus.
30 minutes to an hour. And then when you get to the gym, you sit there in the parking lot and keep talking, don't you?
No, not for the most part. It's usually just a 30 minute talk.
Not for the most part. That means, that means for the most part. Listen,
I don't even talk to my wife for half an hour.
Y'all some cap. Why y'all call us? Why you call us up like this, capping, bro? Come on, man.
Bro, I've been off to everything with you. But anyway, yeah, for the most part,
for the most part,
30 minutes off.
That means that there are multiple times where y'all talk longer than that.
Talk longer than 30 minutes.
Yeah, we know.
God.
We know.
And caller, are you shocked that she blocked you?
I was shocked because she didn't give me the chance to really tell her. I just told her, and then next thing I know, I was blocked. So yeah, I was surprised a little bit.
But see, and that's what this is why you need to understand the game, because if you understood the game, one, you wouldn't have done this, but two, even if you did do this, you would have known why she blocked you. You see what I'm saying? Like that's when you understand game, when you like, you know exactly what's gonna come. Like we could have told you from a mile away she was gonna block you, and that's all your fault because you created the situation to where she thought it was something that it wasn't, and then this is why you got blocked. That's how it works. This is why game is important. That's what we try to tell you, man. But don't worry about it though. You don't need a membership. You're good.
I'll help him around for real.
All right, man. Take it easy and drive safe driving to Charlotte, bro.
I'm not popping up on anybody, but y'all have a good day, my man.
All right. All right. Take it easy. Yo, 860, you're on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, and city. And did you donate?
Hey, what's up? This is your boy Cherry. Yes, I donated. I'm 31. You're going into this topic, which is very relevant to my situation.
Okay.
I just want to gain, I just want to gain more understanding on this recent date I went on, and the next steps of whether if it's worth date number 2. So met this chick off a dating app. Same day we linked up for drinks after she was done with work. And, we hugged. I did all the sexual flirting stuff. Was touching up on her hips. Told her how I liked how curvy she was. And then to go for the kiss, I said that this drink tastes good. I wonder how this drink tastes off your lips. And then she kind of like backs away and says she didn't like PDA. So then I was like, all right, I get it. And then she ended up buying drinks for the next round for us. And then I told her, let's kick it at the hookah lounge so I can get into a more intimate setting. So I grabbed her hand. We walked over to the hookah lounge, but they weren't letting people through. And then I went to the next bar I got more drinks. And then after that, we ended up splitting right away.
And so there was no like kiss or nothing at all in this date?
No kiss or nothing at all this date. I didn't plan it through as I was walking over to the hookah lounge. Okay.
So this is the thing. This is the thing. What you could do is, and see, sometimes what happens is in these situations, like this one specifically, right? You could if this happens again, right? Because I've had situations where chicks will say shit like that or whatever. And so what you do is you say, okay, cool. Yeah, no PDA. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get in my car, or we're gonna hop in a cab. We're gonna go to my place. So we'll have all the privacy we need. You see what I'm saying? So let me test you on what the fuck you saying, so that I will see whether it's you actually do not just want to do it because it's PDA, or you're just using that as an excuse because you ain't really feeling me and you just trying to waste my time. You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
Right. So that's what you can do for next time. You just gotta call her on that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Be like, hey, listen, it's real private at my house, so let's make this happen. You see what I mean?
Got you.
And that'll tell you everything you need to know.
Right then and there. So I kind of just was like, all right, maybe I need to buy more time before I make my next move. And then that kind of got all messed up with the whole hookah lounge plan. But
no, wait, so you took it to the hookah lounge, and right after that y'all split?
Well, the hookah lounge was packed, so I couldn't do that like more intimate kind of setting there, because it's like a little bit they have like couches there, and it's a little bit more intimate versus the crowded bar.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Where was the first part of the date? Where did y'all spend it? Excuse me.
It was at a bar.
It was at a bar. Now, where did you meet this girl?
We linked up on Hinge.
Okay,
same
so
day.
dating app. Okay, so after you matched, how many did you have any conversation, or did you just set up the date?
I was like, I basically set up the date. I was like, here's my number. I want to get to know you more in an intimate way.
Uh-huh.
She texted me, and then I was like, I have an opportunity for you to meet up with me. And she was like, oh, I got work. And I was like, all right, meet me up after work at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened.
Okay. And did y'all have any other type of conversation other than that? And that was all through text, correct?
It was all through text. It was like,
okay. All right. And so y'all met up that night at the bar. Now, when you first saw her, what was the meeting? What was the first meeting? Describe it.
So I told her I was sitting down at the bar. I'm in like a brown corduroy jacket, and she was like, all right, word. I'm wearing yellow sunglasses. And then she was like looking for me. So I saw her. And she saw me. So I went in, gave her a hug. And then,
okay, what was the hug like? What was the hug like?
It was like a side hug.
Yeah, exactly. That is really
Yo, the game is like putting puzzle pieces together. Why do you think Steve tell you how to put puzzle pieces together?
So why did you even try to take her to a second location if the hug was half-assed?
Well, because when I got a seat for her and I grabbed the seat closer to me, and then it felt like she was vibing with when I was caressing her hips, whatever. When we were like,
no, you were caressing her what?
Her hips.
Her hips in the seat next to
yes,
you?
Sir. Yes.
Did she touch you?
Like we were facing.
Did she
each other.
touch you?
No, she did not.
Exactly. Did she lean in?
No lean in.
Did you talk about anything sexual?
A little bit.
What was the little bit? Please tell me.
She brought up like, oh, you only set up the date to have sex with me. I'm like, no, I'm trying to show you why you should fuck me.
No. Stop. I didn't ask you if she complained. If you spoke about anything, that sounds like a complaint to me. Oh, you only set up the date for us to have sex? Oh my god!
Yeah,
so you got a half-ass hug.
Mm-hmm.
You were touching her, but she never touched you. She never purposely leaned in or anything. And the one thing that was mentioned about sex was her complaining about the reason why you set up the date.
Right.
You tried to take her to a second fucking location. See, this is what we're talking about, guys. When earlier in the show, I was like, well, when you hug the girl, try to feel and be socially aware about what's going on, based on her body language, based on the feeling of the hug, this is exactly what we talk about. Be socially aware. What the fuck are you trying to take it to a second location for? And it's obvious that this bitch ain't feeling you.
Got it. So I have to basically keep that awareness on high alert.
It's not about high alert, bro. It's about being present.
Right.
Because look, in your mind, you're thinking, well, maybe I need to keep, building rapport. Maybe I need to keep making her comfortable with me. So maybe at some point she'll be as attracted to me as I am to her. That's what you're thinking all these thoughts. You're a fucking man. You understand? You have a logical one-track mind. Either she's feeling you or she's not. Ones and zeros, light, dark, left, right, up, down. We don't have time for all the fucking colors of the rainbow.
Right.
You understand? Because what you could have done was you could have left that bitch right there where she stood, and you could have went to the hookah spot by yourself and probably bagged another bitch.
Right. That's a fact. But see what happens is that sometimes what will happen is and this is what comes with like talking to more women, going out on more dates, hitting up more girls, interacting with more women. You start to become hyper aware of this stuff. So we're just telling you this now because we're like, once you get good at this, you become hyper aware. So just like what Miles said, he asked you what type of hug it was. Soon as you said that, we already knew, oh shit, yeah, the girl, she ain't feeling you like that. Like just from that point. Now, does that mean that all is lost and nothing can happen and, you know, nothing will ever. No, you can still, if you want to, try to seduce her, try to do all that other extra shit and maybe something will happen. But at that point when she gave you the side ass hug or that lazy ass hug, that is already telling you, okay, I know what I'm dealing with right now.
Right. And let me add something real quick. And this is a part of like seduction practices. When I'm on a date and I do that first embrace and the woman tried to give me the church hug or the side hug,
right,
I stop her.
Right, exactly. I call that shit out.
I like, call the fuck out. I'd be like, listen, that's not what we do over here. Right. If you gonna hug me, you gonna hug me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm drawing a line in the fucking sand right there.
Right.
Because she can easily be like, well, if I gotta hug you better than that, or if my hug isn't good enough, then I don't. Okay, hey,
you have a good night. Right.
Have a good night. We're done. But see, the problem with so many of you motherfuckers is you guys are so fucking happy that she even graced you with her presence. So I'm trying my best to prolong the situation as long as I can because I don't want this date to end. No, this date can end at any fucking time. I don't care. I'm not that attached to you.
Right, exactly.
I'm not that attached to you, bitch. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you see me as fly as I am, just took my cold shower, I put on my clothes, I got my accessories on, my cologne and shit. I'm freshly shaved, looking like the sexy Miles Cunningham that I am.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to hug me? Oh, it's something wrong with you, bitch, and we can end this date right now.
Exactly, it's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm not trying to prolong nothing. I don't go to places that I'm not welcome. I don't fuck with females that don't think I'm fly because I think I'm fly. I'm not trying to prolong the situation to try to get you to like me.
Right, exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. That's what we're talking about. See, you start to become hyper aware to all of that, bro. You start to see it from the rip. You see what I'm saying? That's how this is what we be telling y'all. When we ask y'all questions and y'all say, oh, okay, we already know from that, just that little thing. Like for example, you can go backwards with the shit, right? I'm sure like when y'all were like, this probably something you were texting when y'all were texting on Hinge that she probably said that could have gave you an idea that she was on some bullshit.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's all connected.
He said it actually. He said it. When he said, I think he said something about when she's free, and then she was like, I have to go to work.
Right. Mm-hmm.
No, she said she was. Yeah, she said she was at work waiting for her relief, and then she was like up until 11. So I was like, all right, meet me up at midnight. And she was like, word, I'll meet you.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Tell me when you're free. Just tell me when you're free.
Right.
Exactly. You understand?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, all the little things that you see, it means something. This is what guys don't get. Guys don't get it's the little fucking things that you see and you're like, when you look back, you're like, oh yeah, okay, I see what's going on here.
See, and that's the reason why I ask women when they're free.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you know what that situation sounded like to me, caller? It sounded like she sort of had a rough day at work and she was welcome to anybody just taking her out so she can unwind and get some attention.
Right, exactly.
Do you understand what I mean, caller?
No, I understand. I'm just going back to the text thread. I get because I asked her what time she got out of work.
Right.
I asked her, what are you doing tonight? She was like, I'm at work waiting for my relief, then wrecking havoc later, hopefully. And I wrote, haha, I'm curious what you mean by wrecking havoc later. Let's meet up tonight. What time you get out? She said more like 11. And then that's when I set up the date at midnight.
Mm.
Right.
But, so you don't ask women when they're free?
I have not in this text thread. No.
Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying it to you is because I'd rather ask a woman when she's free so we can meet up on the night that she's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? I don't like fucking meeting up with bitches with them coming off of work. I want you getting dressed for me.
Right.
I want you coming fresh from your house out the shower. I don't want you coming from work. Mm-hmm. This ain't no happy hour after work shit.
Got you.
You coming to meet Miles Cunningham, bitch. You better be on your best. Like, you got to give me your best.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say, when are you free? Like, when are you available?
Mm-hmm.
Because I want you stepping out in good faith. I don't want you, oh, well, I'll just meet you after work like I'm some secondary thought.
Right.
So that was my mistake for not like allowing the time and the free time to happen for me to fully direct her and lead her to the night.
Exactly.
That I wanted. Okay. All right, I understand that.
Are you on the Bad Boy membership, caller?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, just make sure you keep how often do you listen to the videos, bro?
I try to go at least one video a night, but I'm also like studying for my board exam. So it's when I can, but I've gone through like a good chunk, but I got to go back and take notes and really pay attention that when I apply that out in the real world.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah. Keep doing that. But we appreciate you being on the membership. But yeah, man, have a little bit more worth, man. Understand your value a little bit more, man. Masculine. I don't know if you've noticed, but masculinity is rare out here.
That's a fact.
Masculine energy is rare. And when something is rare, that means the value is high. So if you don't value it, she won't either. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I understand. The reason why I'm on the Bad Boy membership is because I dealt with some bullshit, and I'm like, I'm sick of this.
Right.
I'm sick of looking at the world this way and looking at women a certain way. I need to change my whole level of thinking and start from zero. So
facts.
Just learning and applying and trying to be the best version I can be every day, and that's why I called in, just to gain more insight as to where I fucked up and how I messed up, so I can have a more smoother experience.
Gotcha.
For the next time.
Well, hey, man, good luck on your state boards too, man. We appreciate you. All right, brother?
And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the wisdom.
All right, man. Take care. All right, take it easy. All right, and we got 915. 915, you are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate? 915?
Hey, how's it going? This is Marcus, 915. We're over here in El Paso, Texas, man. Yes, I did donate.
All right, appreciate you, brother. And how old are you?
I just wanted to try and give you guys a cigar, man.
Wait, real quick. How old are you, sir?
I'm 40.
40. Hey, all right. Appreciate you, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. I just wanted to give you guys the cigars, man. I'm just sitting here in the lunchroom with my boys, and we're just amazed how good of an understanding you guys have with the game. Like, you guys are taking these live calls, and you just have the ability to forecast what's really happening, and at the same time, you just create this it's entertainment, bro. Like, just listening to these dudes and the stuff that they're going through, and you guys already know what's popping, but you let them dig their grave. And if they don't see the light, that's their way to redemption, man, and that's their way to to open their minds up and start fixing those problems that they're having and understanding what they're doing wrong, so that way they don't got to live life that way and wondering about stuff that's insignificant, that's taking away time from something that's a little bit more valuable, like fixing their financial situations instead of putting that energy towards irrelevant situations. So I just want to say thank you for putting this out there for everybody. Shout out to the chat. And shout out to everybody who's listening. Thank you guys, man. You guys are masters. Appreciate you,
man. Appreciate you, bro.
Man, thank you, man. That's great, man. Hey, listen, man. Have a good day at work, man. Be productive and shit, man. And tell all the fellas in the lunchroom we said what's up. All right, brother.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'm telling them about your channels. Just so they can open up their eyes too, man. Illumination. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate you, man. You take care.
Appreciate y'all, man.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Yeah, man. So yeah, we
you got any more calls or no?
Nah, we good on calls for now. You want me to we kill the lines and just do the questions, right?
Questions, yeah, because we about that at that time.
About that time.
All right, so let's go to some of these questions. So it says, if you went on a date, it went good, flirted, and talked about sex. She did say she was celibate, although I don't believe it. LOL, we kissed at the end, but never texted when she's home. That's a charge. Well, yeah, listen, man. Well, did you tell her to text you when you got home? And if she didn't, then that's some bullshit. But also, her saying she's celibate is like, we're finished. If you really on that celibate shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't.
Guys, understand? Like, when women are saying certain things and responding certain ways, they're telling you something. It's like, okay, because if she wanted to fuck you, she wouldn't say she was celibate. So even if told every other guy she's celibate, or she said to herself, I'm gonna be celibate, she would never tell a guy she wants to fuck she's celibate. She would just keep it to herself. And then she'd fuck you. And then she'll tell the next guy she goes out with she's celibate.
Right.
You see? So she's telling you she's celibate because she's not trying to really fuck. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. So you gotta understand that. It says, what if you are celibate? Oh, we already did that one. Why does your masculine influence last after the relationship is over? For example, I'm a sneakerhead and now she is really into sneakers after the breakup. Well, that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, the influence is that strong that it stays with her. That's why, you know, they had the saying, leave a girl better than you found her.
Right.
That's what it means. You're leaving her better than you found her, because you found her this way. She got influenced by you, and now she sees things and understands things on a different level. You see what I mean? That's because, look, you got to understand something. Like, you being the leader means, you know, you possess a particular set of skills on some Liam Neeson shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like you have that gift. So then when a woman is in your situation, you're able to bestow your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding onto her. That's how it works.
That's it.
He said, I said some smooth line like, I wonder how that drink tastes. Oh, this is the guy that called up earlier. He was just in that question. Give us some examples of to initiate the kisses. Well, actually, I talk about that on the Bad Boy membership. So go to badboymembership.com right now and get that shit cracking. It says part 2 is it truly the masculine influence, or do women just copy and paste your personality? No, they don't copy and paste your personality. They internalize what you're about, and they basically are reflections of that. It's not a copy and paste. You see what I'm saying? Is they become part of your situation. They become part of your program. They see how they can fit into it to elevate it and make it even better.
What was I'm confused. What was part 1?
No, because he was saying part 1. He was saying, why does your masculine influence last after the relationship is over? For example, I'm a sneakerhead and now she's really into sneakers after the breakup.
Oh, okay.
He's saying, is it a copy and paste of your personality? No, it's not a copy and paste. It's she's actually absorbing the energy, the information. She's learning this. It becomes part of how she thinks now. It becomes part of how she sees the world. This is what I'm saying. So what happens is that you're an effective leader,
right?
Is how, you know what I'm saying, it's going. Most of the time, this is why, because check this out. The other day I did a video where I was talking about dudes wanting multiple women and having a fantasy of having all the girls just with them and all this other shit, right? And the reason why most guys are nervous about, let's say, for example, leaving their girl dressing sexy, or dudes trying to holler at their chick and all this other stuff, right, is because they don't have any influence over their woman. And so it's easy for their woman to sort of stray, you feel what I'm saying? Because they don't really have an impact in their women's lives. Like, a lot of dudes got women, but they have them on like it's like a thin string. It's like, oh yeah, she's just here right now because of whatever. I got some money, so I take her out and buy her shit, and that's why she fucking with me. You understand? Right. But she don't really like him. She's not really interested in him. She's not really about him. She's not attached to him. She didn't learn anything from him.
Right.
And so this is why it's so hard because check this out. See, people don't understand. Like, people will be like, oh, Lucario, you know, how are you able to maintain your relationship with your wife this long? Right now, it's not to say that like anything can happen. She could leave me tomorrow. Right. But the reason why it's been happening this long, because, well, one, check this out. Because guys are like, but you know, you're non-monogamous and she might see another guy. And what if she leaves you for another guy? She could have, but why hasn't she? The reason why is because what happens is, you know, as far as like her feeling free with me and all that other stuff. But one of the biggest reasons why she doesn't leave is because my influence over her makes her understand how lame all the other niggas are. Because in comparison to me, she's like, damn, these niggas out here are goofy. You understand what I'm saying? So she's like, why would I leave the top motherfucker and leave him and stay with a goofy?
Right.
It don't make no sense. You feel what I'm saying? And so what happens is that my influence on her in this situation makes her see things differently. Right? Would have. And she sees it through my eyes. She understands the game through my eyes, right? And then therefore, it's a whole different type of attachment and connection in the situation. That's how it works. So is it anything wrong with going to clubs with your hoes? What are you talking about, man?
I mean, if they just your hoes, no.
It's like, what? I don't even know what you're talking about, man. This guy, he's got to call him next show. He said, but Miles, I thought you said some chicks just have a rule that they don't kiss on the first date, but on the second date, you end up. What do you mean, Link? What are you talking about? No, this is the thing. Women don't have a rule. You understand? They have I'm gonna do how I feel. That's the only rule they have, basically.
Are you guys trying to learn game, or are you just trying to like figure out stuff that we said before and try to find contradictions? What are y'all really doing?
That's what I'm saying.
It's like y'all niggas don't even sound like y'all asking questions half the time. Half the time y'all just sound like y'all trying to compare this video to a previous video we done to try to find the discrepancies.
Right.
Listen, Miles, I thought you said some chicks just have a. When did I say that? I don't remember saying that. Some chicks just have a rule.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. So like,
no, if any, I said that women don't lie. They don't tell the truth. They just say how they feel in the moment. That's what I said.
Exactly.
What are you talking? Leak. I think your name is Leak because something be leaking out of here. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas be killing me.
You know what the worst part is? This what annoys me. Sometimes motherfuckers hear what we say and then they misinterpret what we say and say we said some shit we didn't.
Exactly. All the time.
Like I'll be like I'd say something like I would say, hey guys, you should go out there, go to bars and clubs, approach as many women as possible so that you can play the numbers game and so you can meet more women and that'll help you with your mouthpiece and so forth and so on. And then somebody will say, oh, but Lucario, didn't you say that, in your other video, you were talking about we have to, go outside and spend 24 hours at the mall and talk to every woman we see and never leave until we get a number. Like, what are you talking about? I never said that. What do you mean? But that's how they're interpreting it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, go out to bars and clubs and meet as many women as you can. But Lucario, didn't you say that you don't go to clubs?
Right, exactly. Right. It's like, what are you talking about?
And it's like all these little stupid fucking details. Just go talk to women, guys. Like, just wherever you want. Go to church. Go to the fucking alley. Go to the garbage collection agency, the recycling plant. Whatever you want to do.
Right.
Just holler at bitches, man. Please. Jesus Christ.
It's just what to do when a girl comes back after you was giving them too much attention and you're trying to change the dynamic to sex. Oh, you fucked up at that point, bruh.
But wait a second, Mar Mills. I thought you don't kiss bitches in the mouth.
Right, exactly. Right.
How was you giving her too much attention if you don't even kiss bitches in the mouth?
Right.
No, I'm playing.
But yeah, at that point you fucked up. Because if you was giving her too much attention, that means you were giving her a lot of non-sexual attention. So it's going to be hard for you to change the dynamic to sex because now either you're in the friend zone or if you're a guy she's going to use for more attention.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. You gave her too much attention. She's probably in a situation where a lot of the guys that she's meeting just want to fuck her. So she came back to you because you was that one guy that gave her that too much attention or boyfriend attention so she could friend zone you and use you for more attention.
Exactly. That's how it works. How do you holler at a chick that's walking in front of you in a smooth manner? Well, just walk to the side of her and start talking. And as y'all are walking, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do.
Some of these transformers think I can't recognize.
You stupid. Gotta be careful out there. When do I know if I have enough game to talk to multiple women then? Well, if you're asking the question, you don't. But I would say this, bro. I would say talk to one woman and see if you can make that happen. Once you can make that happen, do the same thing you did with that one woman to more women. Like,
wait, what? When do I know if I have enough game to talk to multiple women? Let me just.
That means you don't. Sometimes you guys got to understand. The question tells you the answer. Your question tells you your answer.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And what do you mean when you say talk to multiple women? Because a lot of you guys don't really say what you mean.
Right. Do you mean like literally talk or fuck or date? Like, what are we talking about?
Hey, what are we talking about? Dealing with multiple women, managing multiple women.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and at what stage are these women at?
Right.
You know, but you know what you know what it is. I think there was a part in the video when we was talking about a lot, because I think I had said it earlier in the show when I said you know, a lot of these guys, I think we were talking about like fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was talking about, you know, you say you want 4, you just fucked one of them, and as soon as you nut, you just want to go play video games. So it's like, are you that guy to go being able to sexually satisfy 4 different women and all that stuff? That must be what he's talking about. So I think when do you know that you have enough game? Well, truthfully, you have to, like Lakaria said, you got to talk to one.
Mm-hmm.
You got to begin managing one. Right. And while you're managing that one, holla at a second one.
Right.
And get her on a team and start managing her, and then keep going until you've had multiple, and then see how it goes.
Right.
See, the reason why I know that I'm good with 2 consistent and musical chairs with the third is because I've been there where I've been dealing with multiple chicks and I know my limits.
Right.
You understand? So when do you know? You know, after dealing with multiple women and then seeing your skill level, seeing how you manage it, because it's not even all about just skill level and how much game you have. It's also about your personality and who you are as a man and what you're willing to deal with based on preferences and knowing your masculine identity. You understand?
Right. Because when I first met April, like I had a girlfriend at the time. So it was my wife, my ex-girl, and then I met April. So there was a time where I was, you know, seeing my wife, my ex-girlfriend, and April. So then me and my ex, we broke up, and then it was just me and April, and my wife. But then what I realized was when I was seeing all 3 of them, I was like, this is too much for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I can't have more than 2 main women. I can't do it. I just know that. And I knew that by the experience. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It says, Ms. Lakaria, in the example you make about consistency with women, with this woman you follow his lead, you doing it wrong? What? I don't even know what that says. I gotta say the questions a little better. Do you guys ship the t-shirts overseas? I'm in South Africa. Go to thebadboystyle.com. And the main website is Teespring. So just hit them up, go there and hit up the contact people and then ask them. They should let you know. But yeah, it should be able to. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just hit them up and see what's popping with it. It says, how often does it happen to you guys that you guys flirt with a bitch that is actually into you, but she has little to no flirting skills? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Meaning like you're gonna meet women who are also kind of socially awkward, but they might still be interested. You understand what I'm saying? So this is also why you got to be very, very good at communication. Your mouthpiece have to be on point, because usually what'll happen a lot of times, you got to carry most of the conversation at the beginning anyway. Like when you approach women in the street, bars, even if on a date, a lot of times you have to carry the situation anyway. Mm-hmm. So you gotta make sure that you know how to do that.
Right.
Is it a simp move if I let a girl take a picture with my sunglasses in the club? What? What are you talking about?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Hilarious. This is a simp move because you care too much. You give a fuck. What do you do if a man tries to take your girl? Someone pulled up to a club I was at last night and was eyeing my girl. Should I have confronted him? What?
Yes.
No, don't listen to Miles.
Yes. Whenever you're anywhere and you see anyone look in your general direction, confront them immediately. No, I'm being sarcastic. No.
Yeah. Yo,
he said, "What if a man tries to take your girl?" So him just looking at your girl is him trying to take your girl,
right?
How fucking insecure are you guys, though?
And I'm like, if it's that simple, then you ain't really got a chick that's fucking with you like that, bro. If it's that simple for a nigga just look at your girl and then you're gonna run into this other guy's arms like that, is that what you're talking about?
And the thing is, if you let it go down and then you wait till the next day to get on the show and ask us, then number one, either it wasn't that serious, or number two, you was pussy.
Right.
Because if it's that much of an issue for you and you see him eyeing your girl, then if you a real nigga like that, then do what you got to do, right?
Don't do it.
No, I'm just saying, like in the heat of the moment of him looking at your girl, if it was that serious to you,
right? Then why nothing happened, right?
That's all I'm saying. I'm not encouraging, mind you. I'm not encouraging it. I'm just saying, why wait till the next day to come ask us?
Right. Exactly. All right. So this one says, "How do I dismiss a woman?" Tell her it's over. Tell her we done. That's it.
Yeah, tell her we're done. Don't do like Tiger Woods. Don't send her on a trip and then tell your assistant to tell her it's over.
Right.
Just tell her yourself.
Is it better to ask when she's free or just tell her the time and date? I usually like to ask a chick when she's free, like especially on an app. And I'll tell you the reason why I specifically like to do that, right? Because I like to talk less. So if I say to a girl, if I was to just say to a girl, "Hey, meet me Friday 8:00," you know what she might say? "Well, I'm not free that day."
Right.
So then I gotta talk more. Then I got to be like, "Okay, I'm free Saturday at 7. Meet me at this place there." She's like, "Well, actually, I'm not free Saturday." So now we're talking more. I could have just said, "When are you free?" She tells me when she's free. And then if I'm free that day, I set the time and we do it.
And that's why I ask shit like, "What evening are you free?"
Right.
Because I know that usually I'm free in the evenings.
Right.
So like if you're the type of person where you work nights, but you're free in the day, then you ask her, "Hey, tell me one of these mornings that you're free, one of these afternoons that you're free." Like try to be specific with the question so she can just tell you, "Yes, I'm free this afternoon, this morning, this evening."
Right. Exactly.
And then once you know what time of day she's free, you just set up the date. That's that.
Right. That's it. It says, if you messed up and gave too much attention, but she calls back.
Oh, yeah, it's the same question as before.
Oh, yeah, same dude. Jesus. This is what happens when you don't be kissing chicks. You notice the guy that says he doesn't kiss the girls, he's asking all these questions about getting these chicks using them for attention. Oh, man.
All the attention, all this too much attention you giving a girl, you might as well kiss her.
Right.
What you take on hooking up with married women?
Don't do it. Don't bother. You guys, listen. I've done it. It's like what Jay-Z says. Like, I told you sell drugs. No, Hov did that. So hopefully you have to. So the same shit. Like I did that shit. So you guys don't have to go through that bullshit. Listen. Right. And especially nowadays, I feel like niggas is more bitches nowadays. So like these motherfuckers nowadays will be even worse. So you don't want to deal with all that. How come when I'm able to bring the chick back to my place, then I sexually escalate, then they say they're not that type of girl? Or so how come they come to my place? Because they like the attention they're getting from you, but they had no intentions of having sex with you. This is why a lot of times you have to be clear about what you're trying to do, but also you have to notice if the chick is really interested in you sexually by her actions. So you want to state it clearly. Hey, I want you to come back to my place so I can fuck the shit out you. I want you to come back to my place so I get you naked. I wanted you to come back to my place so we could hook up. Now, have her say yes to that. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. So that she knows this is what we're doing. Now, you could still get there and then she could be like, "Oh, I kind of changed my mind, whatever. That could happen." And it's like, all right, cool. But at least you're more likely not going to have that happen if she said, if you basically have her, like consent to it there. before you even get there. So if you say, hey, I want to take you back to my house, she's like, no, actually, I don't want to do that. All right, cool. Well, we're good for tonight. You understand? That's it.
And my thing is, why are you waiting till they back at your house to escalate sexually?
Right, exactly.
Escalate sexually before then.
Right.
Or at least have a discussion.
Right.
And then be like, ooh, we got to get back to my house. You talk
exactly, bro. It's like this, right? When you're hungry, right? You're like, oh, I should go get something to eat. Like you have a conversation with yourself. Should I get something to eat? Yeah, let's go get something to eat. But the reason why you say that is because you're hungry. So if my tongue is down a woman's throat and I say, yo, listen, we should go back to my place and fuck. She's like, yeah. Why is she saying yeah? Because her pussy's wet. See what I'm saying? But what you guys are doing a lot of times is you're not even testing or checking the temperature of the situation before you even address that.
Exactly. And
it can happen.
And it all comes back to you not being really focused on yourself. Because if you were focused on yourself, you would be like I said, sexually escalating and then touching on her and whispering in her ear, damn, I want to get you back to my place and fuck the shit out of you.
Right.
Because you're focused on what you want. And then at that point, you would let her know that, and then she would either say yay or nay.
Exactly.
And then so you don't have to. A lot of y'all niggas is bringing chicks back to your place, hoping. You understand? Y'all niggas is hoping. Don't hope.
Right.
Don't
exactly.
Just see if she's down beforehand.
Right.
And then if she's not, well, y'all at the bar or at the spot, and you be like, yo, I'm trying to take you back to my crib, fuck shit out of you. She's like, no, I don't think so. Check, please.
Right. Exactly. We're done. Have a good night.
We're done. Have a good night. Take it easy.
So what if a chick tells you she's celibate and you still wind up fucking? What's your take on that? Well, that's just her bullshitting. Like, chick, listen, like Miles was saying, remember you said the girl, so we're not gonna have sex tonight. We're not gonna have sex tonight, and you got fuck. But again, you have to see. I want you guys to be careful with that too, because you have to be very in tune with understanding yourself and understanding women to know when a woman is just talking shit versus a woman actually not wanting to do something.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because then, you're just going to waste more time and then put yourself in situations you don't really want to be in. Right. But then, again, that occurs where you understand this, the more women you deal with. Because see, guys who are inexperienced, they'll hear a woman say a certain thing, and because they're inexperienced, they don't really understand what's going on. So they just kind of take everything at face value. Right? But guys who are experienced will still listen to what's being said, but we also understand the underlying meaning of why women say what they say. So, for example, when women say, I don't like when guys approach me in the street. Guys who don't have experience or don't have game, they be like, yo, man, these women don't even want you to approach them in the street, so why even bother? Blah, 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 blah. But guys who have game know what women are really saying is, I don't like when guys I'm not attracted to approach me in the street.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So there's a difference based off of your perspective, based off of the type of game you have. This is why you got all these knuckleheads. Why do you think Kevin Samuels is so popular? Because what Kevin Samuels did was he had a lot of guys who didn't know game watching his show, listening to women yak about what the fuck they want. Oh, I want a guy with 6 figures and blah, blah, blah. They're like, see, these bitches just want a guy with 6 figures and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nigga, you don't actually deal with women in real life. So you're actually listening to what the fuck these women are saying on the shows and taking it seriously. Like, just be entertained and chill the fuck out. But you're taking it so seriously because you ain't got no fucking game, which means you ain't got no experience, which means you don't really know what the fuck's going on. You see what I'm saying? You're literally taking chicks at face value in that situation because you don't have experience dealing with women. You see what I'm saying? Now, again, there is a time and place to take what a woman's saying at face value because you still are wanting to hear what she's saying so that you see what type of chick she's trying to be in front of you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, the more the tighter your game is, the more you're going to understand certain things. And then the weaker your game is, the more you're going to be lost in the sauce. You understand? That's why the guy called in earlier talking about, well, I don't think I need no game. You understand what I'm saying? So it's crazy. You know what I mean? All right, so let's get to some of these. Oh, y'all niggas keep giving us questions. Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Because I gotta run. It says, what do y'all mean by y'all jumping the gun? Most of y'all aren't at the level of clapping multiple women.
That's what we mean. Most of y'all aren't at the level of
right. That's what we mean, bro.
Look, you guys are calling in to ask us how to approach women. If you calling in to ask how to approach women, why would you be able to manage multiple women? Next question.
Exactly. What's your take on hooking up with? Oh, we already did that one. Well, I didn't confront him because I decided to move over to a different section, but I wanted to know if a man doing that in my presence was disrespect.
Yes, it's very disrespectful. And if you see anybody looking in your general direction, confront them immediately and be as disrespectful and belligerent as possible. No, I'm being sarcastic. Just take it easy, bro. Go out and enjoy yourself. Don't be insecure. If your girl is dressed nice or she looking sexy, somebody's gonna look at her, bro. Now, if somebody comes up and touches her or something like that, or does something out the ordinary, that's a different story. But be confident when you're out, man. Stop being don't be an insecure idiot. You're only putting yourself in danger when that happens.
Right. You said on the first date, a woman tells you she's going to be late. How much time you give her before you charge her to the game?
15 minutes.
Right, 15 minutes. But I would say also, just take note that she's late. You feel what I'm saying? You might even tell her, hey, listen, you got to get the first round since you're late. You know what I mean? Or you buy me a drink or whatever to make up for being late or whatever. But just take note that that she's on some late shit. You know what I'm saying? And then figure out if you want to continue to really fuck with her like that or not. He said also, what's y'all take on what's y'all on taking girls to the movies?
Zay, you need coaching or get on the membership or something if you're not already on it, because you're asking man fucking questions. Go ahead.
Movies are for girlfriends and wives.
Yeah.
If me and girl got tested together, can I fuck her raw? No.
Yes. Fuck her raw and bust all the way up inside her. Come on, D Money, you know the answer to that question. Fuck her raw and bust all the way up inside her, bro.
D Money asking that question? Oh my God, I'm disappointed in you, D Money. You should know better than that. Oh my God.
No, I'm being sarcastic. Don't fuck her raw. I mean, if you're not worried about her getting pregnant, then, or if you want her to get pregnant, then fuck her raw. If you don't want her to get pregnant, then you should still use a condom.
Right.
Okay. Leek Brimmer says, when you guys talk about a woman having this rule, kids the fist.
I can't even read that question, bro. King, you gotta call up one day, like for real. You gotta.
This never calls up, but he be asking paragraph type questions, like.
Call up. That's it. That's all we got for today. All right, people. Yeah, we already went super overtime. Jesus. All right, so guys, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember, make sure you guys go get tickets to the Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man seminar. Get that shit cracking. Get it going. Myself, Miles Cunningham, Taekwondo, Ron Wills, and Kerry K. Zagan in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Anything else you want to say, Miles, before we wrap it up?
Oh, yeah, guys. And yeah, get your tickets and go to masculineidentitymembership.com, where you'll find videos on inner game and how to get it going. And then you go to badboymembership.com, where you'll find videos on best practices in dating and how to move out here in these streets, man. All right. So make sure y'all go to those two websites and get it going, man. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that called in. And yeah, y'all have a great day, man.
Yeah, we are out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
The challenge of your identity, the challenge of your masculinity. I think that when you start to really be grateful for your life, you start to really be grateful for the person that you see in the mirror, it gets easier. It gets easier to tell other people, fuck off, respectfully. Right. Even people you love, especially the people you love. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you, but it's damn sure nothing wrong with me. Right. You understand? So, fuck off.
I need y'all to catch this shit, because this is how you find the women that you really want. Because when you're paying attention to the women that are not gonna give you what the fuck you want, you get unhappy relationships. She who does not feel me is not real to me. Therefore, she doesn't exist. Woo!
Because as much as I love you, I love me a whole lot more.
No, because the thing is, I can't stand all of this masculine excellence, and I'm still worried about what bitches that don't feel me think. You see what I'm saying? If I'm masculine and I'm excellent, why do I care what a woman that doesn't agree with me thinks? And it took me years. I'm a 40-year-old man, bro.
Exactly.
And I just got to this point, like seriously got to this point where I'm comfortable saying it like this now. Maybe at age 39, like just maybe a year ago, bro. All this fucking game, and you still worried about the women that's not gonna go for it? I'm focused on the girls that's gonna go for it, bro. I'm focused only on those women, and only those women get my time. That's how I start to make my time precious. That's how I start to understand that my time is a valuable commodity. So people who don't recognize the brilliance of my diamond, they can't even ask what the price is.
Your masculinity and your identity gets challenged a lot, but the more and more you learn to love yourself and be grateful about the life you have, is the easier it gets.